Live. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome.
Wait.
Where's your pom-poms?
Right here. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
I'm doing exercise.
I'm in the air.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
That was kind of ticklish. Like Tickle Me Elmo. Welcome in,
good.
Miss Vicky. Bestie, how are you feeling this morning, Miss Vicky? Sarah the Crochet Romantic. Ooh.
I love that name.
Ooh.
I do too. Ursula, welcome in, Ursula. CJ,
Hey, Ursula.
welcome in, Miss Kim. Welcome in, the crazy poppy lady. I hadn't learned your
For a
name.
moment, I thought, what are you doing? Are you greeting a fake me in the chat? Don't just tell me that. You give my heart just skipped one beat there, and then I realized, okay, you're probably seeing the super chat. Oh,
Someone did come in and speak under your name.
no. Oh, yes, I did. Way back when that was me before the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny.
Welcome in, Jeannie, Butterfly Dreams Crochet.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Lulu, welcome in, welcome. Hey, Miss Roberta, welcome in. Hey, Diana, welcome in. Can anybody tell me, do I have subscriber mode only on, and do I have slow chat on?
I don't see it. If you do, I don't see it.
Ooh.
It is usually visible.
Well, one of y'all beautiful ladies welcome everyone in while I go over on my side and get that taken care of.
So we've got a super chat from the wonderful Ursula. So we will.
All the way from South Africa.
So, V, do you want to sort the music out? Save you sitting there doing nothing. Put the music on.
Please, let's dance. I want to dance with you, please.
Oh, the music. Okay. Y'all get ready. There we go. We're gonna dance.
Yay!
Oh, I like that. 2 balls of yarn. Oh, yes, V, I like that.
Hello,
I like that.
Sally,
I can also do that.
Hi, Diane. No, you're not late, Diana.
Who
say we not exercise? We do. We exercise, right, Ursula?
This is weightlifting.
Now that's Veronica trying to finish something, y'all. So she's working while on the live.
Something she should have finished yesterday, but didn't.
Probably something she should have finished last month.
Yes.
Hello, Jenny. You too.
Who?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Who is Jeannie Smiley?
Who is Jenny? I don't know. Who in the world is Jenny Smiley? I have no clue.
I was catching up this afternoon. I showed you girls how I had you in 2 screens. Did I laugh about that? Who in the world is Jeannie Smiley?
Oh, God.
Hello, Sally. Welcome in. Hello, Diana. Tammy, we'll keep you in our prayers for the 2nd of September for your another surgery.
Yes.
Rosie has sent somebody an email. I'm presuming it's you, Jeannie. Have I missed? Everybody's saying prayers for Tammy. Hi, Samantha. Margaret G. Hello. Angel Rini today. Welcome in. Hello, Candy. Margaret G is celebrating the birth of her 3rd grandchild, a little boy, this morning. Yay! Welcome,
Baby. Margaret G. You must be so chuffed.
Elizabeth Aaron Crochet flew out today to Orlando because they admitted her daughter-in-law yesterday into the hospital. She was having contractions, so baby Emma should be here soon, if not already.
Oh, wow.
Margaret and Elizabeth, congratulations.
Yay.
Yes.
Hello, Shatika. Hannah, welcome in. Bonnie, got knit and more. Good morning to you too. Hello, Dee. Hola. V says Candy. Hello, Marsha Lee.
Hi, Candy.
And yeah, hello to everybody. And we've got a couple of super chats, guys, from Bonnie and from the wonderful angel Rini today. And she says, hello, beautiful souls, running errands and lurking. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all, ladies,
Thank
so
you for the
much.
super
Thank
chat.
y'all. Thank y'all. Hit that music, Veronica.
Yeah, hit
Oh,
that
me?
music, Veronica.
Hit that music.
That's your job.
Yay! Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Marsha Lee.
Hello, Vera.
Bag
Hello,
up.
Trudy.
Hi, Sarah.
South Africans are in the house.
Hey, Miss Chocolate. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Miss Juanita. Welcome in. Miss Juanita, I didn't understand your message from Monday night until afterwards. If I would have understood it when you first put it in there, I would have changed it so you could come in, because YouTube does do that. They took my subscription away from Veronica.
Yeah.
And I'd been subscribed to her for over a year and also a member of her channel, and they took my subscription away from her. And we found out because she set subscriber mode. But it
Listen, and I saw that I had a new subscriber, and that was Steals the Show Crochet and Chef, and I'm like, what? Are you telling me this woman only subscribed to me now? In the last month? Where is my Duncan? Yes. I'm like, yes, but let's not say anything further on the subject. I mean, of course, she thought she was to subscribe, and YouTube said, no.
Yes, I did.
I'm glad you checked. She's now a subscriber.
Shame, Veronica.
I'm telling you, I was like,
What?
my eyes really popped out when I saw. Oh, joined in the last month. And I saw her.
Love you, mommy.
Welcome in,
coffee cup.
welcome in, welcome.
Hello, Auntie.
Hey,
Coffee
Christy
cup
Marie,
invite me go
welcome
to
in.
Hobby Lobby. So y'all go to Hobby Lobby.
Hey, Lauren.
Hi,
Hey,
Lauren.
Samantha. Samantha says she's lurking and working.
Oh,
Welcome
that's the
in.
best, Samantha. It's working and lurking. That's lovely.
Hey, Vera,
Yeah.
welcome in. How are you today?
She's cold like me.
Hey, Trudy.
She's also cold like me. It's cold outside.
Hi, Vera.
And Dee says, oh, Jeannie V and Linda, I finally found a pattern to try the new Colgate hooks. Love them. So have to get you to them and hold them a bit different than the ones I have. Thank you again so much. You're very, very welcome.
Pleasure.
And I noticed
You're
that John
welcome.
Boy said he loves them also.
Good.
And Linda says she wants to keep on dancing. She wants Veronica to hit that music.
Oh,
DJ,
look. You're gonna put me work. You're gonna
DJ,
put me work.
put that record. Thank you.
I feel like I'm directing air traffic. Come
Why
here.
am I dancing? Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Miss Jeannie.
Good morning, Sabrina. Welcome.
Hey, Sabrina.
Hello.
Hey, LaShara. Welcome in.
Hey, LaShara.
Welcome in. Lillian, I will get with you after this live. About your Joy You Sing camera.
And I got mine yesterday.
And Sally wants to dance. Miss Sally.
Now, ladies, everyone in the chat, get the yarn ready so you can dance like this. So y'all ready? Y'all ready?
1, 2,
1, 2,
1,
3.
1.
Yay! Thank you.
Fastest he can move is to tap under the table.
We all appreciate everything y'all do. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. If you only comment on Creators Lives and don't comment on a normal video, the YouTube bots kick you out. That's might be a myth because I don't comment on everybody's videos, but they don't kick me off their channel. I leave them a thumbs up.
Where are you reading? What chapter and verse?
Exactly.
The Crazy Poppy Lady says if you only comment on Creators Lives and don't comment on a normal video, the YouTube bots kick you out. I've not had that happen.
No, I never see that happen. I don't know. I don't know.
What Crazy Poppy Lady? I'm sorry. I'm bad. I got to get used to your name. What is your name? Angela. Okay. It's a lot of myths that people have spread. The only thing YouTube considers for any part of an algorithm or anything is views and thumbs up. Comments are just for the content creator to know that you watched the video.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? What video? This not making me crazy. What video?
The likes helps them know that, okay, this video has this many likes, so people are really enjoying this video. Let me put it in the forefront and share it out. Views is what generates the revenue for a content creator.
Yeah.
Because they base the revenue off of every 1,000 views that a video gets.
What? Only 1,000 views?
Yeah. 1,000. It's 1,000 views that raises your revenue up for YouTube. There's videos, if you go to your YouTube studio and to the the YouTube little content creator section that they have, they explain all that to you. Or you can simply go to Think Media, which is another YouTuber on YouTube that explains YouTube in its fullest.
Like to a 5-year-old, because that's when I'll understand it.
Yes. They actually just released a video. Think Media did just release a video about how you're destroying your own channel when you post a video. It also deals with when you post a video and the time that you post a video. If you go to your YouTube studio, you can find out when your people who are viewing your channel is most active on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And
I pay someone to tell me that. Definitely.
They recommend that you post your video is during the time frame that most people are the most active on YouTube. Because what he said, what triggers the algorithm the most is how many views you get within so many minutes of that video first posted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's called Think Media. But
I know.
There's a lot of myths about,
I'm familiar with him.
Yeah.
It's dark out.
I mean, the comments are wonderful and nice because we always love to know y'all's feedback about the video, any suggestions and stuff like that. The comments are lovely, but they're not part of the algorithm. The likes and the views are what generates the algorithm.
Okay,
and
so in a way, that's a relief. I must say.
The more
in another way, it's
like, the more money you make.
No, and that's true. Let me tell you, because in my Spanish channel, the crochet bag that I had in my Spanish channel, I got 1K view.
Bye-bye, Jane.
Spanish channel. Because I put in that video in the weekends because the YouTube tell me what is a good time, and so I put it in the weekends, and they have more views. So 1K views with my crochet bag, and my other ones they have like a 6,000 views and 7,000 views in one video in Spanish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's,
so happy for
and
you.
everything is done
Thank
based
you.
on a 28-day cycle. What that channel does in them 28 days determines what revenue that content creator gets that next month.
28
Yeah.
days?
28
I thought
days.
it's from the first day to the last day of a calendar month.
No,
No, it's
28
28
days.
That's like a menstrual cycle. YouTube's got a menstrual cycle.
I got a survey from them yesterday, and I answered it completely honest and everything else. One of the questions that was asked in the survey, does YouTube do what they can to protect content creators against bullying and stuff like that? And I put strongly disagree.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So when y'all go to your YouTube studio, if you see a little thing at the top for a survey, please do it and be honest in the survey, because those surveys are what helps them make changes
All right.
to help protect us better. Hey, Jen, welcome in. Even though you can't stay long, we understand. Got to spend time with the family.
Family comes first.
Welcome. Hey, Roman, welcome in. Robin.
Hi,
Her name's
Robin.
Robin, welcome, welcome. Stepped out for a minute or two, lurking for a bit. Okay, Lulu.
All right, Lulu.
Thank you, Cindy.
LaShira said, V, that mug is mine. Just seeing. Hobby Lobby have them. And Miss Roberta wants to dance, y'all.
DJ is busy.
Thank you, Miss Roberta. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
She got the yarn too.
Trudy said,
Yes, I like this.
doggy
You
walk.
right? Oh boy.
And Juanita, she spins as Juanita. She said, yeah, I filled out a survey for them, and I said that they should stop unsubbing people that we know who we want to follow or not follow. A bot shouldn't be making those decisions for adults.
Yes.
Exactly. Now, what they will do is purge. If you don't go over there and watch those people videos or give a thumbs up or view, they will unsub you.
Okay, now let me tell you what I do about that. People that I'm subscribed to, you know, on the left-hand side, all the channels that you subscribe to, as soon as you bring out a video, there's a little blue dot. So what I do is to stay connected. I go and I just click those people. Some of them I know is live streams, and most of them, because we've only got so many hours, I just play their playlists. But I mean, there are people like Veronica, you know, Jeannie, Linda, that I actually want to hear what they say. So I've got to sit through it. Like I showed you today, I sit through it. You had me in stitches today. I was laughing. When you brought John Boy's video up, oh, I thought, this is so funny. Anyway, so that's how I do it, because that's how I stay connected. So when I connect to you, it's a quality connection.
Hannah says, Linda, how are you after your 24-hour thing?
Well, guys, I should have read the letter properly, because it's not 24 hours, it's 3 days.
Yeah, I heard something about 3 days.
So she's still wearing her best friend right now.
It's crazy. And I tell you what, guys, my wardrobe is a mess at the moment. No, I can't wear that. They can see it. No, I can't wear that. They can see it. No, I can't wear that. No, I can't wear that. Oh, this'll do. They can't see They can't see it. And I must tell you guys, I've got a dress on.
Exactly.
And the machine is strapped to my knickers. So every time I go to the little girl's room, I've got to make sure it doesn't fall down the
Oh my
gosh.
goodness.
Hi, Nana Michelle.
Hey, Nana Michelle. She says, I'm in the ads working on a beaded shawl today. See you in a bit. Honey, watch 30 seconds of them ads and come on in. Yeah,
Yes.
now if you don't go to those people's channel at all, Angela, for a year, they will take your subscription away.
Okay.
And so you got to keep in mind, too, that this is a platform that was created by humans. You know, we humans, we all make mistakes. So, and they've calculated all these algorithms and different things to help them because YouTube is such a huge platform. You don't have people sitting behind computers purging people. You have a system purging people.
Yeah.
So, and whatever they have that algorithm set at to purge people, that's what it's going to do. YouTube knows when you watch a video and you mute it. They know. How they know, I don't know, but they know. So, they know when you click on people's channel, because when you click on it, it goes into one part of your YouTube channel yourself of watched videos.
Yeah.
Even if you just click on the video and only watch a few minutes of it, it's in your watched videos. So they know what videos you're watching and what videos you're not watching, and they know what channels you're going to and what channels you're not going to. And that's how you get purged. But commenting, you don't have to. As long as you go into that video and watch a little bit of it, you're good.
Oh, wow.
And Sabrina says, DJ, hit that music.
I couldn't pick the most boringest colours.
And then if you're here still listening, I'm going to
I'm Leia. Look, I'm Leia.
I want to do it like this to be Leia.
No, Veronica, you need to stand them up on top of your head for horns.
E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home.
Do we need to watch the whole ads or just till we can skip that? Diana, if you watch 30 seconds of the ads, the content creator gets full credit for the ad.
I didn't know that. Hey, are you all learning tonight? Because I'm learning.
It has to be 30
Comments
seconds
count.
of the ad.
Thumb count. 30 seconds ads. Yay.
And if someone comes in and gives you a thumbs down, it does, in a sense, affect your YouTube, that video in a sense, versus a like, but you still get a view.
It's interaction.
And you have to have so many thumbs down in order for YouTube to say, okay, that's not a good video. We're not going to share it. We're not going to do none of this. But just 1 or 2 thumbs down, blah, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
That's okay. I mean, there's some people that don't like the videos, and that's okay.
Somebody that feels like you done crossed them the wrong way or stepped on their toes and hurt their big toe. Oh, well. You know.
Yeah.
That's long toes. That's long toes. Some people have long toes.
They take an X-lax and let the crap go and move on. You know.
Yeah.
Not you, Ursula. You've had enough of that for the past week. Welcome in, Joanne. Welcome in. Hey, Joanne. Virtual hug to you too. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Linda. Hello, Dee. Hello,
babes.
Hey, Priscilla. Welcome in.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
She says here, listening and working on a hat.
There you go.
Ala Joe said, that's right, Jeannie. Yeah, just don't listen to what a lot of other people say about YouTube, because a lot of what they're saying that they're saying you need to do, that's what they want you to do for their channel.
Listen, I tell you what, I have come across in my 2-year journey, only 2 years, being a YouTuber, I've come across people that tell you things as if it's a fact and it's
not.
fiction.
Yes, it
It's
is.
Just like they said, YouTube takes 45% of your super chats and all that stuff. No, it's 30%. When you first set up monetization, it clearly tells you exactly what YouTube takes out.
Yes, and that's true. That is true.
People tell you a certain number because they want you to maybe super chat them more, because 45% of that YouTube is going to take. You know, you gotta take in consideration where the information is coming from.
And let me tell you, if sometimes YouTube send to you a person, I'm not personal, but send to you videos to your email to tell you to watch it because they explain to you something new come or something is already in YouTube. So that way you know what's going on in YouTube. So YouTube send to you those videos. And I subscribe to those people tell you about, like example, like ads or whatever, talk about commercials or what the super chat or whatever. They tell you, I subscribe to those people because that way I have notification from those videos or I can watch it and see what's going on in YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Maribel.
Welcome in.
Hi, Maribel.
Yeah.
Hi, Shira. Hi, Linda.
Yeah, your channel period determines if you will need lots of chocolate. Yep. How much caffeine you need to keep it going. And I told them that they need to investigate channel reports to make sure that trolls and jealous people aren't getting legit channels deleted. Yeah. And you know what? To what I said, what I'm suggesting to them, because I have emailed them screenshots of the fake account that people have created underneath me. Because Ursula, it's funny you mentioned it that day on your live that you had a Jeannie R. Smiley blocked in your block.
In my troll jail.
In your troll jail. Then it pops up on someone's live. They literally took my full government. No, it's not my complete government name, but the R is my middle name, initial. But they got that from Facebook.
Ooh.
And they created that account. I have submitted all that to YouTube. And I'm suggesting that YouTube come up with a way that when we block someone, it's just like Facebook and Instagram. They can no longer find your channel anymore.
Oh, yes. Oh, that would be great.
You know.
Yeah.
What's the point of blocking someone if they can just create another account and come in?
Yeah.
You know. As long as they can create 1,000 accounts like that person said they have, but every time you block them, guess what? You're not going to be able to find me no more. And eventually they'll get tired of the riffraff and they'll stop it. So that's one reason why I said that they're not doing a good job on protecting people from bullying and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's good if they can get hold of the IP address, you know, if it's reported enough, and block that IP address if that they can see there is, as some people say, shenanigans going on. YouTube.
Angela said that's why YouTube kicks off during a full moon and a week each month menstrual cycle.
Oh my God.
Hey, Susan with Peppermint Stitches. Welcome in. Welcome.
Hi, Peppermint Stitches.
I did, and I'm gonna get that sent out to you. Actually, Maribel took a screenshot of it and sent it to me, and I'm gonna get that sent out to you today. It's not gonna come from me. It's gonna come from Amazon. I got some other people too that I'm sending some happy mail to. Ashley says, "My blue-eyed Linda." Well, welcome in, Ashley.
Hi, welcome, Ashley.
Linda, we love your madness.
Just as well, guys, because I ain't going to change.
Hey, Sarit.
Hi, Sarit. Welcome in.
Hi, Sarit.
Hey, Melanie Titus. Welcome in. Welcome. And another thing, too, no, don't worry about it. I forgot now what I was going to say. Don't worry about it.
You better say.
I discovered I can crochet if my elbow is wedged into a cushion, so trying to make up for projects I'm behind on. Wow.
Wow, that's a serious makeup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ala Joe says, welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to hit the thumbs. Welcome in,
60
Natia.
thumbs.
Welcome in.
I'm on
Hi,
60
Natia.
thumbs. Maybe we need more.
Hey, Bree.
Yes.
Welcome in.
I better give a thumbs up, hadn't I? I'd give a thumbs up now.
60 thumbs up. We need 6 more.
Yeah, Robin, they will. They'll unsubscribe you from people that you watch all the time, but commenting on the video is not going to stop that.
Yeah.
Ms. Roberta says, I don't mute the video. I put about 4 videos on my computer and mute the computer. Then I can do whatever.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I often say 4 videos of different people going at the same time. Lord, I'm crazy enough as it is, but even
Definitely add to my madness.
Yeah.
Add to my madness. Wow.
Yep. Big brother with baby bots. There you go, Miss Q.
Oh,
Linda.
God.
Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Kayleen. Welcome in.
Hi, Kaylin.
Hi, Kellen.
No, Margaret, we have to sign up for a thing called AdSense. She said, do you guys pick the length of the ads? Nope. We have no control of what ads come on our channel or anything. We sign up for a thing called AdSense, and they pick the ads that go on our videos. And now we can place ads in certain points of our videos ourselves, but for the most part, they choose where those ads go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that was another thing too. If you have YouTube Premium, where you pay every month for YouTube Premium, that person don't watch ads. But the content creator gets complete full credit for the ad automatically. And you also have another form of revenue in your YouTube studio as a content creator. And it'll say Premium YouTube and how much you make from that. So I do have some people watching my videos that have premium. So thank y'all. So, but yeah, you get full credit. Oh, okay, Jen. Can I pet that dog right now?
Where does that come from? Because I was looking for that. Where can I find that? Is it an ad?
It's on TikTok. It's a little boy. I'll find it and send it to you.
Thank you. Because I would love to see that.
But my grandson says it all the time. And he'll be
But it's
2.
catchy because I don't have a dog, but I'd like to start saying that.
He is 2. He'll be 2 in October, and he has a very deep, raspy voice already. And he is so country. He's more country than me. And I'm going home in September. And when I go, I'm going to record him saying it for y'all. And he walks around the house hollering, can I pet that dog right now? And I just shared it to YouTube, and everybody else just fell in love with the way I say it. But the little boy on TikTok, his mama's trying to get him to go to bed. And he said, but can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? His mom said, no, what you can do is go get in the bed. But no, I need to pet that dog. Can I pet that dog? She said, no. Can I pet that dog? No. But I just got to pet that dog, and I'm going to go do it right now.
Oh, God.
Hey, Chris, it's Kaleidoscope. Welcome in. Hey, me so crazy. Welcome to the crazy house. Welcome to the crazy.
The crazy one. Right there.
Yeah, you watch the whole ad unless you don't have time. Yeah. But it's literally, if you watch just 30 seconds of the ad and then skip it, we still get full credit for it. I've had one ad that was about 45 minutes long and just thought, really, does anyone have time for that? Yeah, just watch 30 seconds and skip it, because some have been over an hour.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is true.
Joanne says she's trying to learn tatting. Good luck with that.
Whoa.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Welcome in, Angela.
Y'all, I know I'm behind. If y'all want to go ahead and get started, y'all feel free now. Hey, Angela
Well,
Bright, welcome in.
There's a lot of
I don't know
Angelas in the
much.
chat, hey?
Yes, yes.
Hey, Lucy, welcome in. And Angel says, I think I have asked before, but I'm asking again. Do you guys get credit for people like me that pay for premium YouTube? I have no ad. Yes, 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 yes. I said it before I read your message. Yeah, that's right, me so crazy. If you,
Yeah, Bree.
yes,
He's in the right corner, right there.
I have premium YouTube too. I have wondered that also. Yes, I have premium too. So. And there's Granny D in the house, the most lovable, huggable, adorable.
Hi, Granny
I
D.
know. Welcome in, Granny D.
Hello, Granny T.
They need to give Mize the power to unblock someone that was blocked by mistake. Yeah. Well, if someone accidentally gets blocked on mine, I'll go in on my StreamYard on YouTube studio side and unblock them. Because it goes to the block, it puts them in troll jail immediately, as Ursula calls it.
Well, I don't know what to call it. It's otherwise it's so easy to just say troll jail, just like I say in my tutorials, fake double crochet, because that's very plain description. It serves as a double crochet, so it's a fake double crochet because it's not the real thing. It's acting as if
Hi, Bree.
it's the real thing. Hello, Bree.
Hi, Bree. Hi, Debbie.
Hey, Bree. Angela says, I've read all the extra YouTube bits and promised to stop spreading rubbish. Those YouTube instruction videos also appear on your YouTube studio page if you're on a computer. Yes. Everybody speaking to Joanne, Granny D. Hey, Tank, welcome in. You was cloned in another channel last night? Yeah. Well, they got channels out called Fat Gap 2 Jeannie R Smiley, all of those. So anything, if y'all know how I comment in chats and stuff, and I will never disrespect nobody's channel. So anything like that, report it, block it. If you can get a screenshot, get it and send it to me because I'm sending all them to YouTube. All right.
Somebody's really
Everybody
behind.
speaking. Hey, Aisha, welcome in.
Hi,
Do you want
Aisha.
Melanie wants to dance. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you,
Melanie.
And then Melanie says, I am currently making my very first bod pattern. Her Japanese knot bag, and next on my list is Ursula Shaw. Woo-hoo!
Oh, lovely. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Yes, I'm waiting for that one. Come on, come on, come on, girls. Tap those feet and let's get.
Thank you. Well, since we're talking about YouTube right now, let me ask y'all a question. How do you feel about these channels that before the beginning of every video that they do, they're asking you to subscribe? Y'all know I don't never say that.
Sorry, Julie, I find it so hard to listen to. Just, because someone's up to antics here. It totally distracts me. Why don't you just start the sentence again?
I said, since we're talking about YouTube, let me ask y'all a question, and I want y'all's honest opinion. How do you feel about these channels that every video they start, it starts with make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. But a lot of those channels don't subscribe to nobody. How do you feel about that?
If I like someone's okay, shall I go first with my?
You can.
I just started. Okay, so if I like someone's content, I actually don't even care who they are subscribed to, because I go to them because I like their content. So to be quite honest, I can't be more honest than this, is to say that I don't check who they are subscribed to, or even, I don't even go there. So if I like their content, I like today. I mean, I've subscribed to John Boy since I met him in Granny D's live stream, and I just like his content. So I don't even know who he subscribed to. So yeah, I don't. I think it's good that someone would say hit the subscribe, whatever. When I did my channel, they said that you should actually ask, because it's just a reminder. Because some people is like, oh, okay, yes, I didn't even think about subscribing. Okay, let me hit it. So that's my opinion.
I always said in my tutorials and my videos, hit the notification bell twice. That way you not miss any of the other videos that I'm gonna put it in there. That means you have to be subscribed, so that way you not miss the videos. It's nothing wrong to say that word, and because that is mostly all the YouTubers people do it, Now, if somebody is part of my family, Nana mean to I'm not going. I had to go and be your part of your family, right? I mean, sometimes we forgot, in this we humans, But like I usually say, if I like the content for that video, for that person who had the channel, yes, I will gonna do it because I really like it. Why not? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, but I mean, some are like, oh no, well, thank you for being part of my family, but I'm not watching these kind of counters, like some video games and stuff like that. I leave it because I know Alex is the one hitting and subscribe, because he used sometimes my channel to watching YouTube and stuff like that. He hit the sometimes they come in other videos about video games called, and I said, what in the world is this? I was just, I never watching that video. What is this YouTube? And I just like, and I'm not gonna ask Alex, did you know? I said, Mama, yes, because I like watching. I said, okay, I leave it because I know he used.
I just want to quickly interrupt you and say, you know what? My son, I go to my son's channel, and I say, you go to sleep now. You put my playlist on, and I like my video on his profile. He comes back, he's like, I didn't like this, unlike.
Tell him
no. This is what support mama looks like. He doesn't dislike it. He just clicks the like off. It's like, I don't want to see crochet. Unlike. Okay, I'll have to do with you watching my tutorial through the night. That's for us. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you said about your son, it just reminded me of that. Sorry. Anyway, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
No,
So.
Diana, if you only watch 30 seconds of the ad, we get the same amount of money. The ad, what you get paid on ads is based on how many views you get per video.
Yeah.
And it's based on 1,000 views per video. The more views you get on a video, the more money you get in ads. That's how it all operates together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Veronica kind of touched on my next question too, was do y'all
wait. What about her answer?
Oh, yeah, Linda.
Her? What is her saying? Does her have an opinion?
Now point it right. Point it right, Jenny. To the other side, Jenny. There we go. See? There we go. Jenny.
That finger won't straighten out.
Hey, like I tell you yesterday, my finger started dancing. I said, oh Lord.
I like Ursula. If I like somebody's channel, I will subscribe to them. whether they're subscribed to me or not. They might not know me from Adam, but if I like their content, I will subscribe to them. It doesn't matter if they subscribe to me or not. That's just the way I've always been. So, and I try, kind of people who subscribe to me, I try and, subscribe to them, especially, if they have content. If they have content, then yes, and I like the content. And at the end of the day, guys, we all don't like the same things. Yes, we're in the Yarny Fiber community. Yes, there are lots and lots and lots of channels out there, but not everybody is our cup of tea, so to speak. So Jeannie might like A and V might like A, but Ursula and I like B. So, it swings and roundabouts, guys. It swings and roundabouts. It's entirely up to you.
And that's absolutely true. It's to each, what I say, to each its own. We're, even though we all love yarn and crochet and knitting and stuff like that, and we're connected in that type of way, we all don't like the same thing. I'm sure there's plenty of movies that y'all absolutely love that I don't like.
And like, guys, I mean, I subscribe to a lot of knitting channels.
Knitting podcasts. Oh, I love it.
Knitting podcasts. Over the past, I would say 2 months, I have really got into my knitting, guys. And I've found some podcasters that are actually in the UK. I found some new yarn dyers through watching UK podcasts that are actually here in the UK, which is brilliant for me because because I've been ordering yarn from the US, hand dyed yarn from the US, and I'm paying the same amount for postage as I am for the yarn, whereas I've found UK yarn dyers and I'm paying a fifth of the postage because they're in the UK. So, although I really want to support my US friends, and that at the moment, I'm purchasing from UK yarn dyers, which is brilliant, which has opened up a new avenue for me to share with you. Yarn dyers in the UK, which is really good. And one yarn dyer actually lives about 15 minutes away from me. So when I place an order from them, I can go and pick it up. Therefore, I know I'm using petrol, but I get to meet her as well as pick up my order, which is brilliant. So, check it out.
Welcome in, Jens. Welcome in,
and I would say one day a week, one day a month, I will sit. It may be a Sunday, really. Well, it won't be a Sunday anymore. Whatever day I can sit here and do nothing, I will hunt out new channels to watch just to bring everything fresh, and I learn something new as well. For me, that's just, because we all don't want to get stagnant. We all don't want to, we all need to grow as a community, don't we? We all want something new every day, guys, every day. And especially since I've watched these knitting podcasters as well. So, it's really good. Like if Rick's got a film on and he said, oh, we'll watch this tonight. And I'm like, oh my God. So I just put my iPad on, put my earphones in, and I'm watching a podcast while he's watching the movie. But, each to their own.
Your presence is all that makes a difference. So just being in the room with them. So. And y'all, Zen Life Meditation, that is Andrea Olajo, the Crochet and Sellers new channel. So make sure to check it out. If you see someone dropping the word neighbor, Nightbot will drop their link. Make sure any links that are dropped, please check those ladies out and become their neighbor.
Sorry,
Hey,
guys, I'm
Debbie,
putting my
welcome in.
Chinook
I'm
on.
going to go through these, and anything that I need to pop on the chat and we talk about, we will. I'm going to try to get caught up with the chat, okay? All right, everybody speaking.
Sorry, guys, if you can hear me Chinook in the background, I'm having a hot flush.
Hey, Brenda, welcome in. And she comes in saying, can I pet that dog? Hello, beautiful lady. So nice to spend
Hi, Brenda.
Oh, yes. And y'all, Brenda is back active in YouTube. So every once in a while, she puts out a new video. So make sure to check it out.
Yes, check her
And
out.
she needs watch hours. So if y'all could go over and run her channel, watch her videos, that would be a big help for her. And thank y'all as always. Hey, Crystal, welcome in. Catching you guys before headed to work at 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Miss Debbie says she wants to dance.
Let's go dance. That's what you dance.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just to mention this, Miss Debbie sent an email to me yesterday, and I'm very thankful that she did. And don't ever feel like any of y'all are bothered to me. It might be a day or two before I get back with you. That's just because I do have a life outside of YouTube. But I will get back to you. But she did send me an email because she got notification from Pirate Ship that she was receiving a package. She had never gotten one before, so she wanted to make sure that it was legit and not some kind of scam. So we're using Pirate Ship, and if we have your email address, we're putting it in there so you too get notified when your package is on the way. So if you get something from me or Veronica from Pirate Ship, that's why.
Yeah.
I'll be
You got a new member.
Okay. All right, Angel.
New member.
Angel has put her first bit. Look, Maribel, turn that car around and go back home, honey.
Yeah.
No, girl, you go. You go, girl. You go.
Maribel.
You go,
Go
girl.
home, Maribel. Chancla, chancla.
I muted Veronica. She get the happy dance going when somebody go to Hobby Lobby, y'all.
I would too.
If
I had a Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, I think the fake Gap 2 Genie that they created was created July the 29th of 2020. So a lot of the counts that they're using was created in July. Yeah.
What in the world happened in July 2022?
Right.
In someone's life. Ay, ay, ay.
I'll not forget.
Yes,
July
Miss
2022
my channel's growing. Yes, it is. And I don't want to get to the point where I'm not able to get to know the people in the chat.
Yeah.
Because that's how people know you, by coming to your live, seeing how you are and stuff like that. And I tell you all the time, the way I am on this camera, same way I am off this camera. I don't change. I mean, I have hard enough time putting the one face on with the makeup, let alone putting multiple faces on to be somebody else. I'm Jeannie, and that's who I am. I want my husband to tell you she don't change for nobody.
Me neither.
2
O's in the tooth, guys. 2 O's. What you get is what you see is what you get.
There you go.
I'm thankful
to change
y'all
now.
because y'all have learned me and know that I would never do anything like that. I'm not gonna call nobody out in nobody's live. I'm not going to disrespect no channel content creator or anything like that because, number one, I don't want nobody doing me like that. And if I don't want it done to me, I'm not going to do it to somebody else.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah.
Hi, Kivia. Welcome in.
Yeah, I think that's what they're saying. No, they and everything. So. But as far as subscribing to channels that don't subscribe to me, I don't have an issue with that either. It basically goes back to we like what we like and we don't what we don't.
Yeah.
Shall I
So
start?
Yeah, you can start.
I was gonna
Ginny,
say,
did you see that you got a new member,
Flying
Ginny?
around our little gnat.
Well, that Nat picked a time, I tell you, just thereafter you said,
Oh,
yes,
I
you
got
can
a
start.
new
Bang,
member.
bang.
Thank you,
Yes,
Suzanne,
you
the
got a
sweetest
new
and
member.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And anybody that's came in that we have not welcomed in, welcome, welcome, welcome. But
Leslie's right with Sandy. Hello, my sweetheart.
we're going to do the new member welcome right quick, and then Ursula can show her thing.
Okay. You ready? You ready?
Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, thank
There
you.
you go,
welcome,
Suzanne.
Suzanne. Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome.
Welcome to
Woo-hoo.
the Butterfly Squad. Woo-hoo.
Welcome, welcome.
Bree says, "Oh, Jeannie, I got a surprise just now in the mail." Woo.
There you
There's
go.
quite a few of y'all got surprises in the mail. And some that receive prizes in the mail knows that I watch your channel. And I listen to what
Ooh.
you're doing and saying because I bought stuff for people based on what they said in their channel and sent it to them. So that's why
Surprise,
you
surprise.
don't have to comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, left is right crochet with Sandy. Welcome in.
Hi, Sandy. Welcome in,
Hi,
everybody.
Sandy.
And it was somebody else that had came in too.
Uh-huh. So you go of
Okay,
Who's
look,
this?
see, Angel said, "Oh man, I had to wait the 10 minutes. Ha ha. This is Angel on my husband's computer. Ha ha." Hey, Kivia, welcome in. Hey, Mama Swift, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, Mama Swift.
Miss Vicky said, "I totally agree. Jeannie is Jeannie." And that's why I tell y'all, if I ever step on your toes, please let me know because I don't mean to.
Oh,
Hey, Peachy,
I know you're sweet, Jeannie. I think you're sweet.
I would give you the shirt off my back if I had to.
Yeah, you
If
freaky.
there wasn't a heart monitor attached below it, yes.
Oh, I don't have a heart monitor.
Yeah. Rick said to me, Rick said, well, I said
Hey,
to Rick,
Spring, that's who it was. Spring, welcome in, Spring.
welcome back,
And she
Spring.
said she finished my shawl. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
Linda.
I went to have this heart monitor put on yesterday. I said to Rick in the car, "Do you think they'll be able to find me heart?" I said, "Because people often tell me I have no heart, you know."
Oh, rubbish.
That's about like when I told my husband they wanted to do an MRI and CT of him because they have a history of aneurysms in the family. And I told him, I said, "It's okay. You can go. They ain't going to find nothing but an empty space."
Oh, wow.
And he come back and said, "They got to scan my brain, not yours." That's our life. We go back and forth with each other.
Oh, thank you, Spring.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, for the most part, we all do.
Thank you, guys.
You just got to remember, don't let nobody take you out of character. Don't let nobody steal your joy because they didn't give it to you.
Yeah.
You beat them by overcoming it, by rising above it.
Yeah. And guys, silence speaks 1,000 words. I'm telling you guys, keep your mouth shut and let them get on with it. And they'll knock themselves into a tangle and they'll get so frustrated because you are not replying or answering back to them, and they've got nothing to come back to because you kept your mouth shut.
That's a good one.
Silence is
That's a good
golden.
one.
I'm telling you.
Silence is key. Yep. Patience, because
Are you still here, Jeannie?
Huh? Yeah, I'm here.
Tish is here. Linda, are you with us?
I'm with us, just about.
Okay. Veronica stepped away.
Yeah.
She fell away.
Yeah, because she's got to leave early, hasn't she? So.
Already? No, not already. In an hour.
Well, 50 minutes.
Okay, so if I can start, then mine is short. Mine is short because there's one thing I concentrated on in this month. I mean, you don't even have to solo me. All I can tell you was I had 5 challenges. It was my knitting blanket, right? And this is my weekend project because I knit on it on weekends only. So it's growing. It is growing. I can hold my full arm out now. So it is this blanket. So it's a challenge because I'm knitting a blanket. Who knits a blanket? Really, it's going to take a whole year. It doesn't matter. It's my weekend project. That's now one thing. The second thing was I challenged myself to make new patterns. Now, obviously, the creative juices has to flow. So my husband said to me, you must write the pattern for the beanie. I said, okay. Eventually, I did. Now I get comments like, does the man come with a beanie? I'm like, nope.
No, so he's mine. He's mine.
Yeah, so I write the beanie thingy pattern. So the pattern is on Ravelry, and this is the variation. I love it. And I love this. This is not the camouflage one, but the camouflage one is my favorite that he wears because it really looks nice with his fox camouflage. Listen, I'm not going to put that. If I put that on my head, ooh, afterwards it'll look like spray on hair.
It's so hot right now to wear a hat.
Yes, don't matter.
I agree. Yes,
we got the same temperature, and I still made it.
Nobody tell me we're gonna show that in the live.
Okay, so there's my pattern. That was my second challenge. I've got a pattern out, and the pattern and the tutorial out, which is also a pattern, but it's free. In a way, it's a pattern. Then I have not this month, since we last met, I said this month I will concentrate on the pattern and this tutorial, and I've done the vest tutorial, and I'm busy with my third one, which Veronica is on my case about, and then I'll do the fourth one. So I'm on the tutorials. It'll come out in the next week and the next one. And yes, so this month I really wanted to get a move on the tutorials. So I'm making headway on the tutorials. Then the Yarny Fiber Sister calendar cow, scenic mosaic, scenic calendar cow. That is done. Okay. And my C2C baby blanket that I had to do a C2C for the first time, done. So I'm not going to talk about that next month. Next month,
I thought about C2C.
Pardon?
What's your thoughts on the C2C?
Oh, it makes me feel like Linda. That's the only time of the week that I feel like Linda, because it works up really fast. I know what Linda feels like all the time, because when I do C2C, I get to feel like Linda for a little while. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's like amazing. Oh, wait, and cables. This is the other one. I did not make progress on this one because one only has so much time.
Yeah,
hey?
She had Jeannie on the case about this tutorial for this sweater.
Like Jeannie said, surprisingly, there's a life outside of YouTube. Can you imagine? So I did not make progress on this, okay? I'm still busy with this, and it will get some love closer to the end of next month, because I have one tutorial that's coming out in this week of my retro granny square.
You better
I better what? Better what? Woo, Linda, it's our show now. Oh, what are you doing? Woo, woo, people.
They're playing chancla, guys.
You gonna stop badgering Ursula about that darn tutorial. And look, tell her as soon as you release it in the next couple of days, you want to see it made.
I give you 6 days, Veronica.
You'll have 2 days to make it, V. 2 days, no sleep.
No.
Yes. You better bet.
No, but I'm not gonna finish in 2 days. Yes, I'm gonna make it. Yes, I will gonna make it, but not in 2 days.
I'll give you 3 then. 3 days.
Oh, really? I'm not Linda. Okay,
It takes me 6 days. It takes me 6 days to make one for my size, which is 2XL. And I'll be, Jeannie, I mean, I'll be yawning with you in no time. And the thing is, in 6 days, I turned out that sweater. So for 2XL, if you're smaller, I mean, if you're like a Linda size, it'll take you like 3 days half the time.
See, Linda, you better do it.
So
3 days.
How long to make it?
6 days for my size. With interruptions or whatever, 6 days.
Okay.
So within a week, I had a sweater, which is great because when it was so cold, I need a sweater within a week, right? So, and after this live stream, I'll be continuing filming my tutorial. That's my plan. I said to my husband, I'm so sorry I'm not spending a lot of time with you today because, I've got a chancla behind me and a tutorial in front of me. So, sorry. He understands because he's heard Veronica, so he understands. She put the fear in me.
I always joke.
I'm
not doing nothing serious. I like to, but I mean, I really, like I said, I promise, I'm gonna be focused in doing your other one because the other one thing I don't sound like the one that you wear now. No, I love it. But the one that right here, the design that you did, this part right here,
yes,
that's what I want to make that. But that one that you wear right now, I wanna make it that too because we go be coming the winter time and maybe in 2 months. So I will be get ready to wear those when I'm outside and just drink a coffee outside with my husband or whatever. So I want to wear something that
what I like about this one is the 3/4 sleeves because I can be cooking and I don't have a sleeve in my way.
Yeah,
knocking stuff over. I can be. That's what I like about it, and it keeps me warm. Exactly. It's plain old acrylic. It's a scrappy gray square sweater, and you don't need to go and buy special stuff. And I like the one with the black. Obviously, when I had to make one for the tutorial, I wasn't going to make the same one because my goodness me, scrappy blankets all look the same.
Stop it,
Ginny. Deep breaths. Take that away. Which bank are you robbing?
Look.
ATM.
I'm watching you, Jenny.
Looks like mine. Look, y'all on YouTube just like me, so it won't be y'all's bank.
There we go. See that? Oh God.
Ms. Margaret says she's doing a mini C2C graphic again featuring different animal head squares. I like the mini C2C better than the regular C2C for grouse. And that's why I asked Ursula about that because I just did a tutorial for the tulip stitch, which to me
I love that.
Which to me is the C2C worked in
straight.
Rows. Work back and forth in rows versus corner to corner. So if you're not crazy about C2C, you can check that tutorial out for the tulip stitch, and it looks the same. It really does.
Hi, Melanie.
It gives lovely texture. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
And Lori, the calendars is fine. if you cannot, because everybody's having such a hard time finding those calendars, if you can find calendars that you like, just send us a picture of which one you're going to be using. Preferably the back where it has all the pictures of the months on it.
Okay, one thing I didn't mention is that my pattern, for those of you who don't like patterns, it has a tutorial. I think most of my patterns will have a tutorial with it, because how can I not make a tutorial of the pattern? Because writing a pattern is more. I tried to write a pattern for this thing. I tell you what, I got so fed up. It took me like 3 days to try and write it. And I just decided, you know what? I'm not writing the pattern out. And I'd written at least 3 pages of things and taken photographs and whatever. And I just thought, no, the tutorial is enough.
Yeah.
Know what to write a pattern about and what not. Know your limitations, and that's that. So
Yeah.
anyway, so there
Yeah.
you go.
Sophie, do you want to go next?
Okay, I go next because I have to get up at 2:00.
Yeah. And
Okay.
we got Laura Block Ministry super chatted and Ursula super chatted, and we'll get y'all. We'll dance.
Okay, put the music. No, just put the music. Put the super chat music.
Okay, and welcome in everybody. Come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Oh, look at what Margie say.
Yay!
Oh, that is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Hey,
That is
Melanie.
yes, awesome. Awesome.
Oh, that's
awesome,
fantastic.
awesome.
I'm so happy.
Yes, yes. Okay, I don't have much to show anyway, but one of the things I did is this month that I was focused. It was in my Spanish channel to do tutorials.
Okay, but Larry, the thing is, it's not like you can't have, because okay, so then I must also say I don't have much to show, because I didn't have much to show. Progress on this or progress on my,
Yeah.
but in one area I've made a lot of progress. So I had to, and there's only 4 weeks in a month. So, and it's not the end of the month yet, but here we are on the challenger. So yes, so yeah. So you actually did a lot.
Yeah.
You say you focus on your Spanish channel.
Yeah.
That takes time.
Yeah, I want to get the one that I was just mentioned before. You know, my Spanish channel is growing. That I was didn't think about it, because remember before I tried doing my YouTube, you know, focus on YouTube, my Spanish channel, it was not work. But now, because I'm focusing in English, I know the ideas, I know what is can have to do in the Spanish now, you know, with the English. But what I'm doing in the Spanish, I'm going to just go put just tutorials. That is my focus in the Spanish one. So in English, yes, I'm gonna do live videos. I'm gonna do some giveaways and stuff like that. Yes, and tutorials, of course, tutorials. And the one that I offers to my members in my tutorials, let me tell you, this is a great idea. I'm gonna say thank you to Jeannie. So she shared the idea that my members only, they're gonna have access to my tutorials with no commercials, just plain video. So that way, then yes, so that way they don't have to watch in the commercials. That's only for members. If you're not a member, you're still gonna watch in the tutorial, but they're gonna be with commercials. So that is, I want to say thank you to Jeannie to share that idea, and it's gonna be good. You know, because some people they don't like watch commercials and tutorials. I'm gonna say that. You know. So the one that I did in my Spanish channel, I did this right here. I created this tutorial for this is for your drinks, but I'm working and putting
so
in an English one too. So I mean, I go to try and what is in Spanish, put it in English, or what is in English, put it in Spanish. But let me tell you, it's not easy. But I'm gonna do my best, the most that I can. But yeah, this one is already in my Spanish channel. This one right here, and this bag right here is already in Spanish.
Oh,
This
that's
bag,
pretty.
yes,
Oh, I need to go look at
and
that. My problem is
yeah.
half the
So
time I can't remember what the channel is called. I mean, I am subscribed to it, so I should just go through
yeah,
my long
so
list of subscriptions. Yeah, but that's
yeah, so
beautiful.
this bag, yeah, this bag you can make it in with this in the
Oh, that's
Spanish
so
one,
pretty.
but
That
I
is
am working
gorgeous.
and putting this one in English one. Um, but yeah, so I did this one last month, and I finished this pillow right here for my for my well, this one I put it in one of my seat that I had in my room. So I did this pillow. I finished this ones too, and y'all see I have a blanket with this yarn too, and I finished that one, and the English one yesterday. I put my tutorial for this bag right here.
That is
So
gorgeous.
That is so
so
pretty.
yes, so this
Oh,
one
I
is
love it.
already in English in this channel and in the English channel. So how you can do this back with and I show in the video so how you can line your bag.
Line it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
So
Oh, that's
how you cut
beautiful.
it and everything. So that is in the English one. So I
Beautiful.
finished that one. This is another option, another color. And I'm
Oh, I like
working
that
from
pink.
And Veronica and I have collaborated on a couple of things too, y'all, that we're going to be showing y'all is dealing with bags and stuff too.
hmm
So we're collaborating on that as well. So
yes, yeah. And this one that's gonna be for this color I'm gonna use for my Spanish channel. So the same bag, this one right here,
Oh,
I'm
I
going
like
to put
that
in
color too.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
put
beautiful.
in Spanish too. So yeah, so I'm working in this too right here. So that's another um progress about that. And of course, hey, I try to do my best too. This one right here. This is how much
That's a
I've
table runner,
been
right?
doing.
huh?
this this one
It's a
is
table
for the
runner.
Yes.
yes.
I'm actually going to finish the tutorial just for the stitch tomorrow when my husband leaves. So
Oh,
it
you're
will
doing
be out
well.
tomorrow for
Veronica,
that stitch. Now, some people have made shawls with that. Some people are doing the
Yeah.
table runner. Some people are just doing little squares for like doilies and stuff like that with it. You do
Uh-huh.
whatever you want to with it. But I'm actually, because we did it on the live and we did it over multiple lives, I'm just
Mhm.
going to do that stitch tutorial. Well, I've already started. I just got to finish it. So I'm going to finish it in the morning when he leaves, and it'll be out tomorrow. So that way y'all can just
And
watch it to make whatever you want to make, or you need to go back and remember what to do or anything. So yeah, it's gonna be a little
oh,
long because it's a
oh, she's
long.
looking cool. I like the way she looks.
yeah. So
Savannah.
this is another one that I've been working to a little bit by a little bit. This is gonna be a
I
jacket for
love
me.
it. Love the
Um,
colors. Oh, it's
yes,
beautiful.
it's not completely, but that's gonna be another one I'm working on too. And the yarn that I use is this one right here,
Melanie,
the
it's just
mandala.
neighbor, not with the
That's the
exclamation mark.
color I use. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much I've been working. Oh, and I've been working on this one right here, but that's gonna be what is it called, Jenny? My lord.
That's
Um,
called the diamond stitch
yeah, diamond stitch, but it's gonna be
cardigan. It's not
uh
a per se a cardigan. It's just gonna be one panel folded, and you're gonna put sleeves you make it
Yeah.
Oh
word
yes, like a bolero.
like a
Something-
Kind of. But they're gonna be long.
like a
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
this,
Rosanna.
like the, is it like the, because you get like a granny square that you also fold. And then, Linda, you did something
gonna
like
be
that
something
last
like-
year. But
Let me
yeah, I
get
know
it,
what
I
you
think.
mean. I just don't get the name. It's a snoo.
No,
No,
it's a cocoon. Cocoon.
like a
Cocoon.
cocoon, yeah.
See how close that is to snood. You see, that's how I
shrub.
thought it was.
A shrug. It's called a shrug.
It's gonna be something like this. Just let me show real quick. Yeah, just real quick.
You just
the
make
picture.
a panel and you make it the width that you want it to be for your arms. Yeah.
Something
Yes.
like that.
Elbow to elbow. Ooh la la.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Listen, but it always looks better on a body than on a hanger.
Yeah. I know.
That's beautiful,
Yeah.
but it would, if they
So-
put a curly girl in that, it would look even better.
Chrissy told Margie, you can throw your alarm clocks away now. She gave hers to Goodwill.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
oh, that's Bonnie got knit some more. You've been here. I thought that was the other Bonnie. Jeannie, do you have video with a pattern together?
Hello, Bonnie.
Pattern
I miss you,
hard if
Bonnie.
I see it's torn. No, and Zoila, I've reached out to a couple of people to see if I can show their pattern and do the pattern series of teaching y'all how to read patterns. Have not got back from them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it, and if they flag me, they flag me. I'll take the video down or whatever. But you know how you can get the free patterns from like Hobby Lobby and Michaels and stuff? I have plenty.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use them. We're gonna use some of them. I'm gonna use some of the free patterns as well. Ola Joe, you real good with Lion Brand. You think Lion Brand will flag me if I use some of their free patterns? I mean, I'm gonna be teaching people how to read patterns. From my
And
understanding,
buy Line Brand yarn.
if it's free, you should be able to use it because everybody has access to it already. It's not a paid for pattern that it will be shown. So I have reached out to several people, several like Premier and a couple of other companies that have free patterns on their website that anybody can go and just print it off. I haven't heard back from any of them. And I just did it as a courtesy, really, you know. And, you know, that email may have went to spam or something like that. So, but Zoila, I do have a tutorial for my stitch marker wall hanger and the pattern as well. Ursula also has patterns and tutorials that coincide with each other. See, that's what I'm thinking too. So I'm going to start it. And like I said, if I get in trouble, I just get in trouble. Be my first ever. But, you know.
Excuse me, what did you mean? The patterns and tutorials that coincide? What's that?
Zoila is wanting to learn how to read patterns.
Okay.
And she wants tutorials that have the written pattern too, so she can learn how to read the pattern from.
All right.
Well, why not ask?
Okay.
Why not you ask Ursula if you could use hair patterns?
Because hers are paid for patterns.
Right, exactly. Sorry. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, my head is not with me.
But
today.
mine already has a tutorial. That's why.
I'm going again. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No.
But
Sorry,
see,
no,
that's
no.
the thing, Melanie. Anything that I do, I give credit from where I got it from. Just like the tulip stitch,
Yes.
I give credit to the book that I got it out of because I didn't create the tulip stitch. I just did a tutorial for it. There's a lot of people that do tutorials for stitches out of books that never mention the book. But I always give credit where I get it from.
You know, Kate from Bitch and Stitches, she gave me a lot of good advice when I started out. And I think I made a granny square baby blanket for a boy using different squares out of Jan Eaton's 200 blocks book. And she just said straight out, you know, if you credit she gave me a whole lot of advice about fair use. Number one, about mentioning it in the description box, mentioning it in the video, that the link for the book is in the description box, and showing the book title. This is the book title without showing the patterns and so on, but saying, in this book was granny squares as well, and it's copyrighted like crazy. But anyway, so she gave me a lot of advice, because she's quite, how do you say, nerd when it comes to like that. And nerds are great because they have a lot of information, because they go seek things out. So I'm eternally grateful that she gave me that advice, because until I got that go ahead, I couldn't publish that 6-part tutorial. So, all that work, and wow, can I publish it or not? So.
And Spring says, as long as you're not making money from something that they advertise as free, they are okay with it as a general consensus. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm monetized on YouTube, so in a sense, I would be.
But as long as you're not making money,
I'm not selling the pattern. Like,
yes, because if you take a paid pattern and you make a tutorial out of it, people are. Why would they buy the pattern?
Exactly.
They would
exactly.
So in a way, you might not be making money, but it's taking money away from the creator, if it's still a paid pattern. Because for my patterns, I thought what I'll do is, my members don't pay for my patterns. Number one, it's a perk, and then after about, I think I'm going to make it 12 months, because my patterns are selling very good. So about after 12 months, I will turn that pattern into a free pattern. So eventually I'll have free patterns that's lying in my Ravelry store. And until then, the other patterns, well, they are paid patterns. So okay, yes, but that's one of my challenges.
With it, and I'm going to use some of Line Brands. I'm going to use some of Premier's, and I'm going to use some of the ones that you get from Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Because let me tell you something. Those little things that you pick up from Hobby Lobby and Michael's, some of the most experienced crocheters can't figure out the pattern. And I'm just going to use that as examples of, how different patterns are written, and not all of them are to the point that even the best crocheters could understand it, And I understand what you're saying, Spring, because I ordered some stuff off of Etsy, bought some patterns off of Etsy, that was literally a book that someone copied and selling the patterns on.
Oh, wow.
How they get away with it on Etsy, I don't know.
It's so sad. It's sad when things like that happens in this yarn community, where you expect people to understand that someone's trying to make a living of something.
Well, I'm not using Premier or Line Brand or any other free patterns for recognition from those companies. I don't care about that. My goal is to help teach those that don't know how to read patterns. So, yeah, if it has a designer on it, Chris, I always give credit to it. But the ones that I got from Hobby Lobby, they don't have a designer on it. And see, they're right here. I had them right here for the ones that I wanted to show. And they don't have a designer on them. Nowhere. I've looked at it it just says, for more inspiration and detailed instruction, visit hobbylobby.com.
So Bree's
asking
Jeannie, what did you
Bree
make
can't wait. She can't wait any longer. Jeannie, what did you make this month? Bree says, come on, Jeannie, I can't wait any longer. She's been holding it in.
I haven't done really a whole lot this month.
If they start off like that, then you know they've done a whole lot.
No, I haven't. Yeah. I really haven't. I have been working on some of my projects. I'm in that challenge with Jeanette from DIY Creations as well, where she challenges you to complete as many of your projects that you can.
Are you talking about the July makes?
She did it again for August.
Okay.
I'm doing
so okay. I did make Ursula's hat. When y'all come out with new tutorials and stuff for the people that I ain't gonna say really, really follow, because I follow a lot of people, but the ones that I really, really like the tutorials and stuff, I do make the stuff. So I did make Ursula's hat. I got the pattern. right here.
Yes, and it is my husband.
Look, I printed his pictures off. I said, "Oh, I hope Ursula don't mind because I'm gonna show." Here y'all go. Here's y'all little eye candy for today.
Hello, sweetie. I didn't know you'll be on here tonight.
So we'll make our hat. I really like this hat. I like the construction of it. It's very simple to make. I did a yarn review. That's where I showed him at Ursula on my yarn review. Because y'all know when I work with a yarn, I always come back and do a yarn review and let y'all know what I think about the yarn. It's always my own personal honest opinion because I'm not affiliated with no yarn companies. And even if I was, they probably would hate me because if I don't like their yarn, I'm going to tell you I don't like it.
Yeah.
While you say that, I thought to myself, I don't mind being affiliated with a yarn company as long as I can give my honest opinion because I don't mind any free yarn.
Right.
Absolutely.
This is the Premier Color Fusion DK yarn. So if y'all are looking for a really good lightweight number 3 yarn, this runs $5.49 a skein, and you get 325 yards. And I really, really like this yarn. It was a lot of fun to work with. You know, you have those yarns that, hey, you start a project and you're like, I really hate this yarn, but I got to finish this project. So you just work through it. You don't get that vibe with this yarn. So I really, really like the yarn. And I followed the pattern to the T. Whatever size hook Ursula used, I used the same. And y'all seen it on me. It fits snug like a bug. It's too big for my husband. He got a little head.
Jeannie, Craig says he'd like to come and show you himself.
Oh, thank you. Wow, what a surprise, y'all.
There you go. That line, pin that line away.
Perfect match.
There you go.
Hi, Craig.
It's a perfect match. It is a perfect match. Yes, the ears are closed. Everything's closed. See?
That's good. That is good.
Need a little bit more.
Thank you. Look, get a little closer.
You can't see what's going on. It's too small. You can see what's going on there.
Okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't see.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so
Good
that's
ladies.
the one. Yes, good night. He's drinking in a hurry.
Yeah. They're not being in the spotlight.
He says he doesn't like being in the spotlight.
So everybody by this time knows who John Boy
Now he
Crochet
needs a
is.
chinook. He needs a chinook now.
I put the chinook on for him.
And y'all know he came out with a mermaid pattern called Miss Patricia.
That is beautiful. Oh, that's big.
She is 45 inches from fin to head, 45 inches long.
It's going to be nearly as tall as me and V.
Exactly.
So I made it. I started this. And I need to make 7 by December. And my husband said there's no way.
No, there isn't.
Him and I made a bet that if I have them done by December, I only betted him $50. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have said about 200.
Hey, y'all, ladies, we have 77 people witnesses right now. What Gina she said that she has to finish
So
how many?
December, she's got to have all 7.
This is a recorded live stream,
Done.
by the way.
I have finished this part of her, and this was 76 rows, and I used Premier Basics acrylic yarn, and it took all of the yardage except for a little bit, and I played around with it last night with Veronica. This is what I had left out of one skein making this. You can a la Joe, but you'll have to probably adjust it a little bit. Maybe not do as many rounds in the top.
The crown, all you have to, I would think you'll have to adjust is the crown goes X amount of rows. Now, my husband's head is bigger than mine, so I went 6 rows, I think, for his crown. How many rows did I go for his crown? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows for his crown. So maybe you have to only go 5 if you use a bigger yarn.
And I have the fin of another one made. And this yarn,
Wow.
see all the little sparkles. I have the fin of another one made. And this is the Mainstay Sparkle Acrylic yarn.
Oh, lovely. I love it.
So I'm having to make
I
them
love
all
the
in
color.
different colors because I got more than one granddaughter in the house and I don't want them fighting over it because you got to put a wood dowel in the middle of it to support her. That's how big she is. And he recommends that you put a pool noodle over that. Well, the pool noodles were $6.44 at Walmart yesterday for one.
It takes an engineer to construct that, mermaid. Oh, my goodness.
So my husband,
Gold and
being
gold.
the man that he is with all the brain, he takes me back there to the part where you can buy insulation and stuff at, and he gets me the pipe covers, the insulated pipe covers.
Yeah.
All right.
I got 4 of those in one pack for $6. So that's what I'm going to be using inside of them. Then
Bye-bye, not the end. It's not the end leaving. Bye-bye, sweetheart.
I
Bye,
did
honey.
this on one of my lives where I showed y'all how to make these little cups for you to put your goodies in. I made this one on the live. This is done with 100% cotton. I made this one doing the part 2 tutorial, which will come out tomorrow.
Ooh, I love the color of that one.
And this is how it's constructed. Goes on the inside. You put your plastic canvas on the inside.
Oh,
And
wow.
you have this in the bottom. So you put that in the bottom. You do your bottom part. And then you come up and make your body of it. And then you come up and make the inside of it. You take this. And
like a lining.
side, drop it in there. Fold that over. And then just stretch it out. And now you have a basket that is sturdy. And you can put
Wow.
whatever you want in it.
Nifty. That is nifty.
So I made 3
Wow.
of these total. And
It's a lot of stuff, man.
I finished Veronica's. I had made 2 flowers. I had put everything on this one except for the little elephant as a weight.
Sweet.
And then I had made the flower, and I had not put the ribbon on this one or the felt on the back. So I added the felt, and y'all see what it's for. It's for little bows, for you to hang your kids' bows on. And I put a rainbow on the end of this one. And this ribbon is a little wonky, so I'm going to have to redo it because I don't like that. And I put a tab on the back from one of my husband's tubes of grease. I need one more. He said, well, you didn't tell me you needed 2.
Melanie, yes, I did. I will
I like
check it
that.
out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I finished this finally. Right there. I also, and I don't see it, I made a dishcloth. Not a dishcloth, a hand towel. So I told my
Hello,
husband.
Sanita. Sanita's stopping by. Hello, my
Hi,
sweetheart.
Hey,
Sanita.
Anita. And y'all been seeing this blanket here.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. I remember. I remember.
I have made progress on it, and I did take some suggestions where I go from red to black. So that's what I've done. Instead of doing the block stitch in red, it's now being done in black with the red in between. So I have made progress on that.
Oh, I like that.
I like it too.
That's
I've
so
done
nice,
several
yeah.
tutorials for my channel. And I don't see the hand towel, but I told my husband I need to go by a certain store and get some hand towels. He said, with all that darn yarn you got back there, you better crochet some. So I did make a hand towel, but I don't see it.
Oh Lord, she's not gonna find it. She's not gonna find it.
Probably
It's
not.
probably in use.
Mm.
finished off the orange that I was using for the tutorial when we did the live on that. Oh, I have made progress on mine. Mine has grown. So this is mine.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, wow.
So this is the second, I don't know what you call them things. They on a big tube. This is the second one of the yarn, and that's all I have left.
Oh,
So
wow.
I am working on that.
I didn't count. How many whips do you have?
It's too many.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what the tulip stitch looks like.
I love that.
I did the
I love
tutorial
that when
for.
you did it. I love that when you did it.
I was digging through this bag to see if I seen the cloth, the hand towel that I made. That's not it. Since we're on
Maribel says she
Maribel, when
found
did
some
you find the
awesome,
Michaels? Maribel?
oh, awesome deals at Michael's.
Yes. That's what she said. We want
That's
to
what
know
she
what she
said.
find in
She
Michaels.
found some awesome deals at
Mhm.
Michael's. Ooh, don't
yeah, if
enable
you
the
want to go, you can go. I'm done. Nope. I have not made any progress on my blankets. It's too hot
Me
to work on
neither.
a big blanket. I mean, my blankets have
Mhm.
gotten so big, y'all. I have to work on them in the living room in the recliner
Yeah.
to have enough room to spread them out to even work on without
But
Mhm.
going down
fortunately,
on my
you guys are
shoulders
going
and stuff.
into fall, autumn, you're going into winter. So before the end of the year comes, you'll have cooler weather. So
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
something to look forward
Yeah.
to. But with us, it's only going to get hotter than it is now, which is good.
Yes, that's guy. I'm gonna say bye, everyone. I'm going to Michael's.
You better not.
Better
My car,
not. She
my car
better.
is waiting for. My
You,
car is waiting for me.
you better not. Shankler, chankler.
No, I'm not. I go yesterday to Hobby Lobby. I did, but Shh, Jeannie, don't say anything, Jeannie.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, Spring, she said, bye, me now.
She better not
No,
go to
I'm
no
not.
doggone store.
So is it my turn now?
Yes,
Yes.
your turn, Linda.
Right.
Your turn, Linda.
Okay. Well, I did finish one of my mosaics. Yes,
I think you'll have to
hallelujah.
solo Linda because,
Hey, don't say
listen,
that
we're
word.
handing over to Linda now.
Okay, there you go.
That's a dirty word. Don't say that.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Oh,
There's
we
a dirty word in the house. And it's mosaic.
Yeah. So, guys, I have finished my queen mosaic.
And it's gorgeous.
So I did the raspberry for the front of the envelope and I did the grey for the back. And it's finished. There we go.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
And
It looks red, but it's like a raspberry.
yeah,
Or is it
it's
red?
raspberry, more of a raspberry. So the pattern, the bottom pattern there, then you do the middle portion and then you repeat the bottom pattern again. And it's about, it comes to there on me. So it's just
Okay.
big enough for, I told you I wanted it for the back of my chair in here. So when I'm working in here in the winter, I've got that.
It's gonna be good. Yeah.
I have got 33 more rows of my Casablanca.
Only 33.
Only 33. And this, guys, 24th of September, when we have the next challenges, this blanket will be finished.
Wow.
Done and dusted. But that is beautiful. That'll go beautifully in my lounge. I mean,
yes,
It'll
I
go
love
beautiful
it.
in my lounge. And it's, there we go.
gorgeous.
Wow.
Love it.
I'm absolutely I can't. Do you know when you come to the end of you're coming to the
Yes.
end of a project?
Oh,
Yes.
All
you want to
wanna
see the
do
back
is
of it.
just get it done, and that's what I'm
You
doing.
want to see the back of it.
Hashtag doing a Linda, getting it done. So, yeah. So this will be finished. So when I see you on the 24th of next month, this will be done. I have been working on some projects for the Yarny Fiber Sisters. I can't show you them. I've done a tutorial for the Yarny Fiber Sisters, which will come out in December. I've also done some other projects for the Yarny Fiber Sisters.
You've done the Granny Square tutorial in this month, didn't you?
Did I do what?
The tunic, Granny Square tunic tutorial you've done this month.
That came out.
Yes.
So that's done. I've done my hashtag Sock It To Me challenge for August. I've made one pair of my zebra socks, and they do fit, guys. I know they don't look like they fit, but believe me, they fit me. I tried them on and showed you. So I'm keeping up to date, and I've finished. Hopefully I'll have another pair finished.
Ooh, I love the color.
Socks, just like little ankle socks. So I've sat here and finished one of them while we've been chatting, and
wow.
I'm going to get this one done. So I'll have 2 pairs of socks finished.
Oh, they love your socks. They say it's so cute.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have finished my sweater.
Oh, that's well done. Wow, so fast.
Yeah,
oh, look at you, Linda.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, man, I love it.
Hold on, I'll put it on so you can see.
She's going to turn her helicopter on after this, y'all.
Exactly. The huge big helicopter.
As long as nothing happens to the heart, that's fine. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Oh, I love
that.
the
So nice.
Yes, I love that. I would love to do that in a variegated. I must tell you.
The sleeves were came here and they were bell-like, but because I've got enough experience of decreasing sleeves on knitted sweaters, that I was able to do it, and it's 3/4, which is my favorite kind of sleeve.
Oh, but that is beautiful.
So I did this one. I finished this. I've just got to wash it and block it.
And that's knitted?
No, that's crochet.
That's crochet.
I thought that was crocheted.
Yeah. With regard to Miss Jeannie's table runner, I've still not finished my cone, whatever. But this is what I've done. I'm using the very fine and a 2mm needle.
Ooh,
and this is
2mm hook. Oh, wow. That's fine work.
I love that color.
So how far do you still have to go? Is that halfway already or not yet?
I've got to do this twice more.
Okay, so it's about a third.
Table. It's not for my dining room table because my dining room's a different colour to my lounge. So this is for my lounge, for my coffee table. So that's that. That's what I've done. Knitting. My friend came to see me and commissioned me to do a jumper for her. And of all the yarn that I've got here, guys, this is the yarn she picked.
Well, yeah. I can't say that it's beautiful. Beautiful to look at.
This is the sweater that I'm doing. I've nearly finished the front. You do the front first.
Beautiful.
This is I'm up to the shaping. So I've started shaping for the armhole.
That's pretty. That is so pretty.
And I must admit, guys, I don't like crocheting with this, but knitting with it is a totally different ball game. I'm enjoying actually working with this with my knitting.
Yeah.
So I'm really pleased with how that's turning out, and it knits lovely. It doesn't split or whatever, or maybe it's just because I'm more proficient at knitting than crocheting. What else have I got? Let me see. Let me see. I've got.
You are more proficient at knitting than crocheting.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
So this is
But
what's
you are
going to
very
be.
proficient at crocheting. I mean.
Well, I've been knitting a lot longer, so I understand everything about knitting. Where it comes,
Yeah.
for wearables, for crochet, I'm just transferring my knowledge from my knitting in the shaping and everything to the crochet wearables. So,
Yeah.
but this is going to be what I'm going to be working on next.
That's beautiful.
And I'm going to be using my cotton yarn.
Ooh.
And it's purple, guys. So I'm going to be...
You did say crochet. You did say crochet.
This is crochet. So at the moment, guys, I've got 3 crochet projects. And I'm going to have at least 5 knitting projects.
Wow.
So this is what I'm working on as well, knit-wise. This I think I've shown you this last month. I haven't done much on this.
Beautiful.
This is going to be an asymmetrical wrap. We did say what it was, a polygon or whatever. I can't remember. A rhombus or something. So it kind of... I love that. It goes up one end.
Yes.
So you decrease this end, but you're increasing this end.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that is that. That's what I've done so far. And I've not done much.
Yes, Melanie says that's a ton of whips for you, Linda. Absolutely.
And then this. I've actually started chart 3 of this sweater now.
I love that. I love that. That neck edging is so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I'm really, really pleased. So I
and
have
the color. The color is beautiful.
Enjoy your time at your parents, and thank you for the super chat. I've been keeping up with them, and we're gonna dance at the end when Linda gets done. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Next on my knitting needles are going to be this. And it's knitted, and I'm going to do it in grey and burgundy, wine colour. So where it's got the fluorescent pink, I'm going to use wine, and then the grey.
Lovely. Yeah. Oh, yes.
So that's going to be next. I'm just waiting for the yarn to come for that. And I think, guys, that is it. Oh, I want to show you.
That's a lot. Wow.
I got myself a pattern today. Where is it? It's a hat pattern, but it's
Enabler alert.
Sorry?
Enabler alert.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing this hat pattern.
Oh, that is beautiful. Is that knit?
Yes, it's knitted.
Is that like doing the Fair Isle style knitting?
Yes, it's color. Yeah, it's color work. So yeah, I see. Oh, here it is there.
That is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that's
and
pretty.
I got more sock patterns as well, and another knitted pattern too.
Thank you.
Oh, and that's an option of a long and short sleeve.
The long sleeve and the short sleeve.
That's not an unbalanced person. That's just options. Okay, just checking.
These are actually these socks are free on Ravelry, and they're called Hermione's Everyday Socks.
Oh wow!
So,
lovely.
So that's it, guys.
That's a lot. That's a lot, Linda.
I tell you what, guys. Sorry, I'm having a hot flush. You can take me down now. So it helps me. At the moment, it's helping me doing my knitting, doing my crochet to take my mind off everything else that's going on in my life at the moment. And it's something like what I decided. I'm always having my socks. I'm always going to have socks on the go, because when I go to look at that, when I go to
cute.
When I need to go to my dad's, I just pick it up and I'm there. You know, I've got everything
Oh,
in
yes.
my bag, and I'm not sitting there doing nothing. I'm kind of doing something, but when I'm knitting, I can talk and knit at the same time. Whereas if I do my crocheting, I need to sit and concentrate on my crocheting. I can't crochet and talk. But that's just the way.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show the difference in Linda's top that she's using the Premier Puzzle in the color crossword. This is the same yarn. I just wanted to show the difference in the knit and the crochet.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this,
wow.
And you remember, V, I did that the ear warmers with it.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, she saw it and she's been after ear and she just took it, and that's what made her decide to get the yarn, because it suited her perfectly and it really suited her. And she said, "Do you have this yarn?" And I went, "No." And she looked at me and she said, "You're fibbing. Where is it?" So she found it because it was hid over here in the corner out the way, so I didn't have to look at it. And that's what she wanted. So thank you guys. Thank you for your prayers.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank y'all for all the lovely, beautiful comments. We really do appreciate
Well,
it.
ladies, I had to get down, but I want to say everyone in the chat, thank you for coming and enjoying with the challenges. I had to go. I had a family time
Commitment.
day this weekend, so yeah. So I want to say thank you, everyone, and Ursula and Linda and Jeannie, thank you, and well, yeah, just continue and enjoying the show with this beautiful ladies.
Bye, V.
Bye bye.
Drop the
Bye,
link.
everyone.
If anybody else wants to come up and share their challenge and what they've done, they can do so. This is Mr. Persalite by Crystal.
Kicking me out, Jenny. I don't want to end the live.
Do not end the live. Bye, V.
Studio, y'all. Bye, V. Enjoy your day with family. Bye bye.
Have a lovely time.
It won't let me kick you from the studio. You're going to have to do it on your end, but don't end it.
Just go down to the red button, leave studio.
Okay, so, that.
Yeah, that's it. No, not that one. Leave studio. Don't be naughty.
Leave studio. What? The red button at the bottom, not at the top. The one at the bottom that says leave studio, not end broadcast.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We did finish this in the month of August as well.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yes.
We did make these, y'all, so I forgot about
from Selena Bassa.
Gosh, we've done such a lot, Jeannie. We can't remember everything.
No, V will literally end your life. All right, y'all, this is the link. If anyone wants to come up and share their challenge and what they have done. I'm going to pin it to the top.
Or challenges. Things that they have challenged. More than one challenge.
I must see you physically in the basement, not your thumbnail, not your whatever you want to call that thing, but you as a person.
Not your avatar.
Right.
I'm here.
There's
I am finished pushing all the buttons.
Smiley face.
My happy go
pin
lucky
this to the top so it don't get lost in the shuffle.
Hello, Poppy.
Hello.
Hi, Poppy.
Hi, darling.
But if I need to, I will unpin it. And I hope I didn't just block somebody.
Yes, because I tried to see if I could pin it, and it actually you timed out Zen Life meditation for 300 seconds.
I'm sorry, Ala Joe. Retype your message. I didn't block you. I just deleted your message.
I can't pin for you, darling, because I haven't got mod abilities.
Oh.
When I was
to
pin it, my chat jumped on my phone, so I ended. And I turned you blue on there as well, Ala Joe. So you're both now blue in Olajo and Zen Life. So,
Ooh. Right.
so
So
the
shall I,
message, the link is now pinned at the top of the chat. So if anyone would like to come up and share their challenge and what they've done this month, come on.
There you
Right.
go, Poppy. It's so nice to see your hair down. I haven't seen it down ever, do I think? I can't remember seeing it down.
I used to have it down in my really early videos. It was down, it was straightened, and I even put a face of makeup on. Well, what I had of it, which was BB cream and some lippy. But in the end, I was just like, I'm spending 3/4 of an hour just trying to straighten this mop. I give up. So I gave up on makeup and doing my hair because I thought, well, I don't normally do that when I'm around the house, so why would I bother now? So
Yes.
You stuck with me, and today it's hair wash day, so it's down to dry, and it'll probably be tied up again by the later on in the evening when I start crocheting. But,
lovely.
Right, so I popped in to your challenges earlier on in the month, and I set myself a couple of reasonable challenges and the last one. Now I'm drop kicking it. I'm drop kicking one of them. It's just like, no, I can't do it. Right, but I thought I'd go for the ones that I've managed first. And so the first one was out of this Arigurumi A Treasures 2 book.
Enabler alert. Make you solo.
Sorry. Enabler alert. If you want to have another look, there's also a book review on my channel. So it shows you all the other cute patterns. But the chap I've been desperate to make since I got this book is this one here.
All right.
And that was Benedict. What's he called? Benedict the Shrew. Okay, so
Oh, look how cute.
Now, he is so cute. But again, I didn't read all the instruction. Well, not the instructions, sorry. I didn't read how big he was going to be. I hadn't found it on the pattern. And then I realised it was in a tiny little box on that large picture. So it wasn't until after I'd made him that I realised he's not as small as I was thinking. I was expecting really Diddy. But here he is.
Look how adorable.
Yeah, I still
cute.
I still need to make his. Thank you. He still needs his little eyeglass made. And I need to sew on his eyebrows. But that is the bit that I normally have the most aggro with, is sewing on a mouth or eyebrows. That's where I muck up a pattern normally. But he's even got a little cute tail.
I think you've done great.
So, it was a challenge for me because I've never made something where like the hat is actually separate and you can take it off. So I'd never made something with removable clothing before. So that was one of the challenges. And then the other part of the challenge was doing this stitch work here. I'd never really done that on such a smaller size. I've done it on a larger blanket, but never something so small. But yeah, he didn't take too long once I got into the swing of it. So that was challenge number 1.
Olajo, I'm so sorry. I didn't just delete her messages. Y'all, I put her in timeout.
Oh, you're evil.
I'm so sorry.
And then my second mega challenge, which was a challenge for the channel, was to actually dye some cotton. And I was using an Aldi tie-dye kit that I had purchased quite a while ago from like their magic bins in the middle of the store. So I'd hanked up this cotton and I'd used a laundry basket to spin it round and round because I didn't have anything at the time that I could actually make a hank with. So I'm sitting on the floor with the laundry basket and Liam's trying to play catch with the ball. But I managed it. I dyed it. I videoed it. And I'm hoping that people, when they've looked at it, have just had a giggle with it, because I must admit I was having a lot of fun just dumping dye on cotton. And I think there was a one section where I had rubber gloves on that were absolutely useless, but I stuck dye on them and just splattered the yarn with my hands to put the colour into it. So the first video that came out had 2 different types of yarn. one was a 50 cotton, 50 acrylic mix, and the other one was a pure cotton. So these are, I've lost a hank already. Where are
Melanie says, "OM goodness, I need one. I have the first book. I'll need to get that one now. Laugh out loud. Great job, Poppy."
I'm sorry. I've lost one. Okay, but this is 5 of the different hanks that I did. And there we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Thank you. And that's on the 100% cotton. And what I also did was the rainbow one. I did it on the 50/50 as well. And that, hold on, let's grab those. And those are the 50/50, as I call it, which is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. Okay.
I'm glad you had that message. Even with the 50/50, the yarn, the color saturation still came out really well.
I was really chuffed with it. And you can only just see the difference between the two. This is the 50/50, and it's slightly lighter.
Yes. Maybe if you'd just let it soak a little bit longer. Maybe
possibly, but I purposely had them in the same, did them at the same time, left them the same amount of time, and then rinsed them off at the same time just to make sure.
I'll adjust it. I need the chunkla. Where's V?
Oh dear. Yeah, and then hold on, that's another one of them that I've already hanked up as well. That's I think that was the normal cotton. Yeah, that's the pure cotton. Because I did a pure cotton, and then I did exactly the same method on the 50/50, left it the same amount of time, rinsed it off. But this one's come out a really nice blue, whereas this one came out more of a lavender purple.
It's like a bluebell, colour.
Yeah, but they go well together though.
Yeah, I can't use them together because they're different weights. Right? So that was video number 1 and experiment number 1. I then moved on to experiment number 2 because I fell in love with this one. And so I soaked a load of dye.
Is that like mermaid colors, or what do they call that? Isn't that?
I just dropped on colors that I liked.
That's beautiful.
So I don't know if it's that order of colors has got a name or anything. But I was trying to copy this one and try and make it again so that I could make a lot more of it, so I can make something with it, because I realized sock patterns aren't going to work. So I'm not going to be able to use all of that together in a sock pattern. Not only that, I don't like socks. Crochet.
Hey, welcome in.
So yesterday I put up the second video in the set, and I show you how I dyed these two. And that's the first one.
Ooh, I like that.
That is like your pastel-y springtime colors to me.
That is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
It's showing up lighter than what it actually is. But yeah, as I said, there was this one. And of course, I was trying to copy that, but I completely got confused with the colours that I'd actually used. So once I dyed these, I then went back to my first video to find out what colours I'd actually used, because it didn't match this at all. And then, so of course I set the camera rolling again because I still had some of the cotton left, and put in 2 more hanks because that's all I was going to risk the second time round. So it's it's 100 grams, and I think
you got it.
I'm pretty close to getting it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, so, that's the magic of hand-dyed yarns, though. Not all of them are going to be the same. You can use them together, and you'll look at it and think, okay, that's the same, but it's going to be some little differentiations in each one because they're hand-dyed.
Yeah, so I'm really chuffed with the way that they came out.
They are gorgeous.
Yeah, so the first, there's the difference in the colorways. You can see it a lot clearer there.
That's beautiful. You can be proud of yourself. I would be proud of myself if I could manage to do that.
Yeah, they're lovely, Poppy. Really lovely.
Cheers, darling. Yeah, so I've already hanked up one, which is this
Oh,
colour.
wow.
So I hanked that one up this morning. I can't see what. So that's what it looks like hanked. Not hanked, wrong word.
Caked.
Thank
Caked up.
you. Yeah, caked. So there are the colours as it's running around.
Beautiful.
So
Hey,
yeah,
Lucy.
I think I
Hi,
found
Lucy.
a pattern that I can use for them as well. So
Oh, good.
that's why this one has been caked, so I can actually do it. But I did get carried away with the dyeing because I still had some more of the dye left, the Aldi. So there's another video coming out next week. There's got the Aldi, and then that is it. There's no more Aldi dyeing. But I went shopping with my birthday money.
So the dyeing was for not for the purpose that you would want to do that in the future and sell or whatever. It was just for you to experiment.
Yes, yeah, because with quite a lot of Aldi products, you can't get different certifications and things like that for them. So it makes things a lot harder further down the line. So with that dye kit, it was designed for dyeing T-shirts. It was a tie-dye kit for T-shirts.
Oh, wow.
And I'd originally brought it thinking I could dye a heck of a lot of plain, boring white Aldi. Was it Aaron? Not Aaron. I had a load of Aldi acrylic in a DK weight, and I thought, oh, I'm going to buy that and I'm going to dye it. And when I got home, it said doesn't work on acrylic or doesn't take well to acrylic. So that's why it was sitting on the shelf for so long. But then I thought, well, I've got this 50-50. I might as well give it a go and see why it says it doesn't take too well. So now I know that it just gives us a light. It gave me a lighter colourway than what.
So maybe it took to the 50% cotton, but not to the 50% acrylic in it. Yeah. Which is why there's less.
And
why it's lighter.
Do some research on YouTube, because Melissa with Crochet in an Agreement, she dyes 100% acrylic.
Yeah.
But with a different dye. I think there are dyes that you can dye acrylic.
I think you just might have to make it acidic, like with some vinegar or something like that.
Well, I used up all of those dyes because it's not something I was gonna pass off to somebody else because I don't know how it's gonna wash up and things like that. But I did go out with my birthday money and I did buy some dyes. And it's proper stuff, and I've had a go with a couple of colours so far, and that video's set up for 2 weeks' time. So yeah, I've got.
So what are you going to make to that yarn? Do you know yet what you're going to use the yarn for? Is it enough to do what?
This one, I've seen a shawl pattern. That's it.
Ooh.
I've seen a shawl pattern that's that you start at one end and it slowly gets larger and larger.
Okay, yes.
I don't know quite what it's called, but
good.
it's more of a triangle-ish style. So
would it be like an asymmetrical shawl?
I can't remember. I'm
triangle
small in one end and then gets wider as it goes up.
Yeah,
and it's long. Yeah, asymmetrical.
Yeah. So I've seen a pattern I really, really like, and I actually, when I first saw it released, I wanted to do it. And it's one of them, it's been sitting in the folder for ages of ones I want to do and just not got around to it. So that's what I'll be starting tonight if the hand decides to play. That's why there's so many dye videos, is because my hand gave up halfway through the month. So I couldn't crochet until, what was it, Thursday night I finally picked up my crochet hook.
What do you mean your hand gave out? What does that mean?
I've got a slip disc in my neck and I've got sciatica that runs down my arm and into two of my fingers.
Okay.
And earlier on in the month, we'd gone out and I'd gone up a flight of stairs and I'd used my wrong arm basically to help me up the stairs. And so I'd put too much weight through it, which has meant that my sciatica has gone into overdrive. So it's now covering 3 fingers. That's the only finger that hasn't got it in. So I can't hold my tension properly on my yarn.
It gets to the point where her fingers don't work the way they're supposed to.
Yeah, not at all. I can't weight bear on it at the moment. So every time you see me go like that, tell me to put my arm down and take my head off it, because as soon as I put my weight back on it, it stitches me up again for a couple of days.
Oh, wow.
It's
Wow.
something I've lived with for 10 years, so I should know better.
And
Are you lefty? Are you a lefty?
No, luckily I'm right-handed, so hook-wise I'm okay. Thank you. Off you go. Hook-wise I'm okay, but of course I run my tension through my hand, but I don't wrap my yarn. I've got a really weird way of doing it, where I actually put the tension on with these two fingers. So if I can't feel the fingers, I can't feel the tension.
Mm-hmm.
It's really strange. But yeah, as I said, I managed to do some the other day. I showed Ursula. I did it.
Yes.
No, it's getting stripped. It's getting ripped back.
No, I mean, that's what you showed. Yes, that's what you showed. Oh, my goodness.
I carried on going and I put the top half on, but it's got no stability in it. It's not pulling the sock in at all. So now it's about that much too big for my ankles. It'll be held on basically by the bit around the bottom of my foot. So yeah, it's getting ripped back, and I'll have to have another go at it.
And I forgot I did start Spring's Turbulent Skies shawl.
That is really pretty.
I got the 1 through 13 done. I got to get caught up on the rest of it. I think I misunderstood the challenge. The challenge said start as many projects as you can and not finish them. Because I've started more than I finished.
No, I've been well behaved. I've stuck to one, finished one, moved on to the next. Well, nearly. I did have a go at the granny square sweater or top or whatever it was going to be. And I did take Linda's advice because I popped up onto one of her lives and she said, add another square to make it more even. So when it comes to adding the shoulders, it will work. I did it. But I only added one extra square on one of the panels because I thought, well, I can sew, as I sew them together, if I need it, I'll add an extra panel of them as I go. So I'd done it, I pinned it, stuck it over my head and it fell on the floor. And I was like, okay, so that's far too big then. It was too,
Yes.
Once I put the two panels together, it was just too big with that one extra square. And I thought, okay, I could try half squares, but even then it's going to be too big. So it's now been that bit of joining that I'd done, I've stripped back. And it's going to be 2 blankets. That's it. Because I haven't got enough yarn to muck around with it, and I'm not intending to purchase any more of that weight of yarn. So I'm literally going to turn those 2
Are you
panels.
talking about Linda's tutorial?
No, not Linda's
No,
tutorial.
you're talking about yours. Okay.
Yes, that one. Yeah. So
That's
now,
beautiful. I still love
It's
those
gonna-
squares.
it's gonna end up as a blanket. Maybe 1, maybe 2 blankets, depending. I've just got to make one more square to make it the same size as both of them, the same size.
It's
Yeah.
Spring's melanin. It's called the Turbulent Skies shawl.
That is really pretty.
And Spring says she'll share some of her whip. So the link is pinned at the top, Spring. So, and
So
then
how
you
much
can
yarn
talk
do you
more
intend to use for that shawl?
I'm not sure what it'll end up using, but I'm using the Premier Sweet Roll DK. It's a 3-weight,
Yeah.
and those are the colors.
Love it. Love those
Yeah, they are
colors.
And
stunning.
this has 541 yards, 495 meters, and 140 grams. This is just rows 1 through 13, and I have to get
140 grams. That's a
caught up
weird.
on the other. I think
Yeah,
she's
it's a weird
released
number.
2 or
It's
3
weird.
more parts of it, so I have to get caught up. But
Maybe in yards it's a round.
Around the
Ounces,
number.
it's a round number.
Yeah, because
140
we
grams
normally have
is a
150
weird number
grams.
for us in
Yeah.
metric. 140
That's why I was
grams.
sort of mumbling under my breath. 140 something.
Yes, I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm like, 140 grams?
Yeah, 140 is what's on the label. 4.9 ounces.
But 4.9 ounces. Why not make it 5 ounces? So what's wrong with these
Why not
people?
make it 5?
Because-
And that's 150
Please.
grams?
Because if they make
Round it off.
enough of them and they knock that 10 grams off and stick that on the next ball, they get a free ball out of us. Because they know we're going to have to round it up and find another ball.
I mean,
I'm gonna
4.9.
where it
Who
falls.
decides 4.9? I mean,
No color controlling. Let it fall where it falls.
Oh, that's the challenge in itself for me half the time.
yes.
Yeah, because this cake
True.
ends with the same color that I started from, and I have another cake that starts with the same color, so I will pick that. You know, if I need another one, then I'll pick that up and add to it from that point.
Yeah.
Someone said Christy asked a great question. Now, what was Christy's great question?
I don't know. Do you want me to speed up?
She says,
Asking me was I gonna color
Zoila
control
says, Christy,
or just let it
great
flow.
question. Oh,
No,
are you going to color
because
control it, Jeannie? Or
started
just
to
on
change
own?
color right here.
Oh, right.
Look, if they put a cake together with different colors, I don't think it's meant to color control.
I don't know. I'm really funny. If I know
Well,
that I'm
handing
making
over
a show,
control is scary. Handing over control that I have to a ball of yarn is scary for me.
well, that's the thing. I've made some shawls in the past, and what annoyed me was the colour stopping halfway down the row, and you could clearly
Sudden
see
change of
divide.
color. Yes.
Yeah, there was no sudden. It was just boom. Here it is.
I mean
So-
I can do that with scraps too. Like boom, another color in the middle of a row.
Yeah,
Boom,
but if you're
another
working
colour.
scraps, you expect that. To me, if I'm working with a cake, I would like to get to the end of the row before the colour changes, especially if it's a harsh colour
Yes.
change. So
Yes.
So I did make a shawl quite a while ago. It was massive, and I think I used three cakes at the time. It was mandala cakes. I used 3 of them, and I literally colour changed. If it got to the end of halfway down the row, I would strip that row back or rip that row back. Sorry. Yeah.
Wow.
Rip it back, match the colour onto one of the other cakes.
No, I mean,
do it again.
wow, that's dedication. That's dedication to color control for you.
Well, it was doing my head in. I'd look at it and I go, that just doesn't look right. If I
Yes.
was given that as a
I know
project,
exactly what it's like when something you've done bugs you, because
yeah.
if it's not right in your mind, it's going to bug me.
But
Whether it's
that's the
now
thing.
right or not right. If it's not right in my mind, like
Yeah.
it
You know,
should
I like
be.
it. I like difference of opinion. So if you buy cake yarn that has different colors in it and you color control it, that means you got to color control multiple cakes to get enough of the one color to control it.
Yeah.
And I like
why I had the
difference
3
of
on the go.
opinions, like where some people may be color controlling it. Okay, so we're gonna see the pattern being color controlled, but then you are also gonna see it not color control. And what is the difference in the look of the pattern?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're
It'll look like
experimenting.
a totally different pattern altogether then.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
and
do.
you know, I've looked at patterns and I'm like, God, that's a god awful disgusting pattern. But I like the design of the pattern. So I buy the pattern and I make it and I'm like, dang, this turned out very beautiful. Patterns aren't ugly or disgusting design. It's the yarn choice that people choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Yarn choice makes a big difference when you're designing and creating and when you're working on someone else's pattern. Don't ever bash a pattern designer for their pattern being disgusting or ugly or anything like that, because it could just be the yarn that they chose to make the pattern
Yeah.
with.
Mhm.
Well, that's the thing. This pattern was absolutely beautiful. The shawl was, when it was finished, it was stunning, and it really did show the pattern off. I was actually I was a tester for the pattern, so that's another reason why I wanted it to flow better rather than having breaks, because of course she was going to use any images I provided to try and sell her pattern. So by doing it that way. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's all about color. Like
Yeah.
with Selena Baca, she did hers in a solid color in the book.
Yeah.
Veronica did hers in a solid color. Linda did hers in a solid color. I wanted to do it in different colors so you could see what it actually looked like in multiple colors.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that.
That's the only way we're gonna see difference in patterns and stuff. If we all use the same yarn, the same colors, crochet.
And I used a different weight yarn as well. I used a different weight. I used a thin weight, a 2-weight yarn.
So I think this looks absolutely beautiful in multicolors.
Yes,
it's all about your
beautiful.
color choices that you use.
Yeah.
That makes the pattern still look good.
Yeah.
Or you can turn what you think is an ugly pattern because you're looking at the yarn that they used, and you can make it look beautiful. And then guess what? It's going to be eye-catching to someone else just because you showed what you did with it.
Yeah.
And now they'll go buy the pattern, and that's supporting the pattern designer.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I have used variegated and let it play its own thing. I did this one.
Oh, it's pretty. Is that a virus shawl?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for naming it. I was just sitting here going, what was it called? What was it called? Yeah. So that was a virus shawl.
I made a virus shawl, but I mean, there was a time when it was like everybody was making one.
I followed Fiber Spider's video when he first put it out, when I made that one, because I was actually over in Australia, and it was before the channel. And which colourway is it? That one. Yeah, and that was what I had left over of the landscapes when I made it.
The landscapes. I love landscapes. Oh, well, that's beautiful.
Well, see, yarns like that, I mean, you can't color control that because your stripes are not.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I mean, just like a cake like this, yeah, you got enough that you could color control it. But, I mean, it's mixed together for a reason.
Yeah, no, this one, I've made 2 of those orange shawls colourways. But I'm not keen on it because the ones that I had went thick and thin. So my stitches didn't look even.
That's the design of the yarn. It's called a roving style yarn, and roving goes from thick to thin and stuff.
I didn't know what roving style was until I actually used it on one of these. I see a word, people say the word, I try to remember the word and what it means, but until I experience it, I ain't going to remember. And it's like, okay, so I now know I don't like roving style yarn, but I've still got some on the shelf, so I have got to use it up at some point.
And, you have to look at the pattern, too, and determine, okay, will this look better worked up in, different colors, but, color controlling it, or can you just let the colors fall where they may? Because if I'm going to use multiple color yarn to make something, I'm not going to break a cake down and use it. I'm going to get just some skeins of yarn in the colors that I want to use, and I'm using them. I'm not going to break the cake down.
That's the thing, because I bought it over in Australia. We were visiting family, and I'd been given some Christmas money by my outlaws or in-laws, depending on what you're going to call them. And they dropped me off in Spotlight and said, you've got 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, let me put it like this. I'm only used to very small yarn shops. The biggest we've got over here, Linda, is Hobbycraft, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
For the amount of choice you've got. I walked into Spotty and it was like it was massive. It was like the amount of yarn in Hobbycraft fitted down one lane and only half the size of in Spotlight. So it was like going to Michael's or what's the other one, Joanne's, where you've got
kind of.
Yeah, so I've walked in and, of course, there's all this yarn. So it took me 3 minutes just to walk up to it because I was in shock. So I was like, okay, I like that one and I like that one and I like that one. And I price checked how much it would cost me in the UK to purchase that one. And at the time, it was actually working out cheaper for me to get it in Australia. So I grabbed what I needed and then came home, not knowing if I was going to get to go back. So I got enough. Thankfully. And that was the only yarn that I had pretty much at the house to work with. I'd taken some hooks, I'd taken some yarn, I'd made a top on the plane going over, and I had enough to make a pair of long sleeve crocodile gloves, because a friend that lives over there wanted a set, and she said, could you make it? I said, I'll
Oh,
make it when I'm
wow.
over there so I can fit it to your hand, because she only lived up the road, and it meant we had drinking buddy time. So yeah, so I'd finished all those other projects, and I still had 2 weeks left over there, so they could see I was going a bit crazier than normal.
Oh, yes.
That's why we went to Spotty, and that's why I picked it up and made that shawl. Well, not that one, I made the other one, and then I made that one on the flight back. But
hello, Chris. Chris came in the meantime. How are you doing?
Hi,
Or
Chris.
did I
Hi,
miss it?
Chris.
Hi, Carla.
Hey, Carla. I was trying to find a picture of a shawl that I did. It was actually one of Dana's from Creatively Created Crochet, where I did color control. I used True Boo, and the effect that it gave is different from where if you used the yarn that you didn't color control. So you have to really look at your pattern and determine, okay, would this pattern be okay worked in case not color controlling it, or do you need to color control the yarn?
yeah. Now, what I did actually notice is that Signet Boho, which is one that we can get over here in the UK, it's Signet Boho Spirit.
Okay.
And it comes in a DK, and it is exactly the same colourway.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful.
Yeah, so it's exactly the same colourway as the
Lion
Rovian one that I showed you.
Landscape.
Yeah, as the landscape, but it's in a DK, and it's a solid DK throughout. So, yeah, I found my replacement yarn for that colourway.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
Good luck, Bree. She says, I'm doing a lender to get a blanket finished in a little over an hour. Oh, wow.
Good luck, sweetie. Good luck.
Now, see this one?
You've got it, girl.
I didn't necessarily color control the yarn because these were individual skeins, but this is how this one turns out, worked in different.
Oh, wow. I like it.
Really?
And I like it a lot. Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm.
Beautiful.
So if you was to see it worked in solid colors or a yarn that you didn't control the colors, you would think that was a totally different pattern.
Yeah.
Because of how I did the individual rows of the solid colors and then did them bigger at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to see that effect in a yarn that's not color control or in solid colors.
Yeah.
So it's good to, read your pattern before you ever start making it.
Yeah, I learned that.
Kind of get an idea of what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find that other shawl. I know
Darcy, she's not doing a blanket in an hour. She's just finishing it in the next hour. That's how I understand the comment.
Yeah, she's finishing it off. She's not doing a blanket in an hour.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who can do a blanket in an hour unless it's outside wash.
Mouse.
Unless it's about that big.
For a little mouse.
Unless they got one of Veronica Hooks that's got the speed button on it.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes.
What's that?
Spring is asking, is that pink?
What?
Yes, she's been working hard on it for
He showed.
No, that is I can actually show you because I still got the yarn right here.
Is it coral?
It's coral, and then it was like a teal blue.
Hello,
And
Kim. Welcome in, sweetheart.
Hi, Kim.
I will probably never find that picture again.
Isn't that the way it is? If you're looking for something, you can't find it.
No.
Yeah. And tomorrow it'll be, I will move one item in here and it'll arrive. It'll be like, here I am. I'm just trying to think. What else? Yeah.
No one
Because
of them
quite a lot of the stuff I coloured
was
controlled
killed.
just solely because it was a DK weight cake and I knew I could get away with it. But I've got one that's got like a white. It's a couple of cakes, but they've got like a white twist that goes with it. It's another mandala type cake, and I've looked at that and I'm like, well, I don't see the point in cutting that one up because it's got the white that still works along with it. I've just not got round to using it, so I don't actually know how it will look when I work with it.
Yeah,
But
the top part spring is like a pink, and then you have the teal blue, and then the coral was at the bottom. Yes, that is absolutely correct.
But Jeannie, didn't you? I saw. Was it last night's video that I was watching the replay for Veronica, and she was color controlling, taking the center out of a cake and caking it up and leaving the outside. Was it?
Yes, she's doing that with the butterfly yarn from Premier, and
yes,
that she made a very good point on that yarn. And I say this because with the butterfly yarn, what she's done is all the cakes that she has of it, she has color controlled the center. She's taken all of them up by color controlling it. Because with this butterfly yarn, you get very little color and you get all this solid color.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's not a lot of color at all.
No. I'd feel like they'd forgotten a dyeing process.
See, this is all the colors that you get. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, and that's all it is. And then you get all of this solid color.
I can understand why she's cutting the cake up then.
Yes.
Because if you were making a shawl, yes, it would work if you were working from the top down. If you start with a centre pole.
Well,
it would all end up white at the bottom, wouldn't it? But if you wanted something larger, you've got no, like, on the larger row, you've got no chance.
For this yarn, if you have it, is color control your centers. Put all the solid color in one cake. Put all your colors in one cake. And if you just say you want to make a sweater, start the top part of the sweater in your solid color and then put some stripes in it using the colors and stuff like that. So, and that's the thing. You got to let your
really think about how you're using it.
What it wants to be.
Yeah.
And what you need to do with it.
Yeah.
So, this wasn't one of my favorite yarns, but I bought it because it has butterfly on it.
Oh.
But was it not your favorite because there wasn't enough of each of the different colors?
I did a review on this and I talk about all of that. I even break down how many yards you get per color.
Oh, you really went into detail.
Yeah. So, because, Hobie has a butterfly yarn too. But Hobie has
the same manufacturers
more variations and stuff in theirs than Premier does.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now, it would work if you're doing a baby blanket and you start this end with, you start it with the stripes and then you let this be the center, the solid color be the center, and then you end with the stripes on the other end. It would be fine for that. But,
does the ball band have any type of pattern on it? Because sometimes it's designed more for that pattern, isn't it?
Well, with any yarn company, the only thing you're getting is a knit version, and it never works out for crocheters. But this is all they have. It does not have a pattern on the ball band, but you can get the patterns off of Premier's website. Now, this is a blanket that I did. This is the Gaffney.
This is the butterfly from Hobie.
Jeannie?
Oh, that's a big ball, that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a 3-weight, 200 grams, 547 yards. So this is the butterfly. If I can show you the colours.
Okay, so it doesn't look anything like the one that Jeannie's got.
No, it's nothing like Jeannie's.
Yeah. So it's just the name that's the same rather than the
They
yarn
they
itself.
don't, Zoila. They don't have these colors. One thing I've learned about Premier yarns is, yes, I could buy the DK anti-peel yarn, but it's thicker than this. This should have never been classified as a 3. That's more of a 2.
Oh, wow.
It's
I
like a
can
very,
do
very
it.
light,
Yeah.
light. It's on the light end of a 3.
Yeah, I found that with so many different yarns though.
Yeah.
Working between a 3 and a 3 weight and a 4 weight, as you would call it, whereas me and Linda would say a DK and an Aran.
Yeah.
There's so, like, each different brand. You have to stick to it, really, don't you?
Yeah, like a Stylecraft DK
it's a 2 weight.
No, it's not. It's a 3. No, it is
Yeah.
a true 3 because Deramores is not a 3. It's more a 2 because I can tell a difference in that.
Yeah,
you know.
I haven't used a Deramores, but I've got some 3
Bye,
weight.
Margaret.
Some 3 weight, and of course I've only used Aldi and really Stylecraft as a main colorway, and the Aldi and and the Signet are a lot thicker. They're on the thick side of the 3, whereas to me Stylecraft is on the thin side.
Oh, wow.
And see, that's one pattern that they did with the butterfly, where they did the square with the colors and then the body and the solid color.
Do we believe that image? Or do we think they've added a bit extra of the colours in?
And then this is a shawl, kind of like what you were saying, Poppy, where you start at the top with the solid and you finish with the stripe at the bottom.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then this is a sweater, knitted sweater, where kind of like what Liz was talking about doing, where she said instead of having the fluorescent pink, she's going to do the wine color and stuff. So that's what they did with that. They started with the colors at the top and then let it fade down to the solid color.
But you notice it's a child sweater. It would be totally different if it was for an adult.
Right, right. Yeah. And this is a knitted feather. It's called a feather route. It's knitted. And it's literally just solid with the stripes on one end.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Jeannie, says, I send you a picture, Jeannie, if you want to share using butterfly yarn from Premier.
Okay. And then this is the blanket, where they did the stripes on one end and then the solid in the middle and then the stripes again on the other end. Yeah. But remember, most of these are knitted. So...
Okay. The companies are still trying to catch up with us crocheters, though, aren't they? Because the amount of yardage that we use between both, from what I know, you use a little bit less, don't you, with knitting than what you would with crochet. And then, of course, the stitches are all formed slightly differently.
Look how adorable.
Oh, sweet.
She's wearing a piece made by her granny in the butterfly.
Well, it's come out really beautifully, and so has Litlan.
It did.
How old's Litlan, and does he still let you nibble his toes? Sorry, that's my thing. When I go up to a baby, he has to nom 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 on their toes. I don't actually bite them, but nom nom. It's my thing.
She didn't color control it. She just let it fall, and then she used the yellow for the hat.
Oh, that's adorable.
Okay, Leah's so pretty.
She's adorable, Lola Jo.
So beautiful. Yes. So that was Veronica did that. So yes, that was a very good suggestion from her for doing that with that. But I don't hardly color control any cake at all.
No.
This is a Gaffney blanket that I made, and I used Premier Sweet Roll with it, and I did not color control it. And you can see it looks like it was color controlled, but you can see where it changed from the pink to the yellow.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
beautiful.
It
I
is
think that was
lovely.
one of the first
It
videos
literally-
that I saw you do. One of the first videos I watched you in. You were busy showing that blanket, isn't it?
Mm.
You did that. That was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's by Tony from T.O. Yarn Crafts.
Yeah, it is beautiful, but that would just where the colour changes are. That would permanently be drawing my eye if I'd made it.
But
That's
it's
why I
hard
would
to
end up.
find though. And see, again, it's hard to find. If I hadn't pointed it out and I just showed you the picture of it, you would think that that entire blanket is color controlled.
To a point, I'm looking at a different point because for me, blues bounce better than
Yeah.
other
that's
colours.
awesome.
So
Because
yeah,
I started.
that's not me. Please don't think I'm picking on it. It's a gorgeous blanket, but I couldn't.
And we got Bree joining us. Hi,
Hello, Bree. Hello, sweetie.
Darling.
Hello.
I hope you can hear me. My husband is mowing the lawn out here before it starts storming.
No,
Yeah,
you're
we can
fine.
hear you, honey. We can hear you.
Yeah, we did that yesterday. We cut our yard and then went and cut our neighbors. Too, so.
Rick went out to cut our lawn yesterday and he got the lawnmower out and it went poof.
The lawnmower quit.
It sounds like it.
Honey.
Oh, no.
I said, it's not my fault. I've not touched it.
I wanted to show you guys the blanket that I made. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm not sure how to work. Let's see if I can. I'm sorry.
Flip your camera.
Pop her up on large, honey. Bree, if you turn your phone,
auto rotate on so you can.
Auto
rotate.
rotate. Turn your phone sideways.
Yes, sideways landscape. There
There
we
you
go. Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's it. That is gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
absolutely
Beautiful.
stunning.
Absolutely beautiful, Bree. Thank you for sharing with us.
And
That's
so
gorgeous.
I used the 12 millimeter hook that I got from Granny D and the Yarn Inspirations Burnett blanket, baby blanket yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what the color. It says little sandcastles.
Oh, that
I
is
have that
gorgeous.
same yarn.
So this is what I was trying to get done before a party this afternoon.
So soft.
How did you find working with it and hiding your ends?
It actually was not bad at all.
Okay, it might just be me then, because I've tried something similar and it was a nightmare for me to hide my ends.
Hello, Miguel.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Miguel.
Hey, Miguel. I'll be right back, y'all.
You guys caught me. I was eating my afters that my daughter brought in, half an hour ago? Melted ice cream.
Oh.
Right,
Hello,
put it
Mama
on
Jay.
again.
Hi, Mama
well.
Jay. Hello, sweetie. Hello, everybody coming in. And thank you for still being here with us. We've not got long left before we'll all be heading out to
Granny D.
Granny D.
Do a Challengers raid. I've dropped the link
Oh,
there.
Yeah,
Challengers raid.
thank you, thank you. Yes, we'll all be heading over to Granny D. What size hook did you use again? She used a 12 millimeter hook.
Correct.
Carla.
Okay, I'm going to drop back. Yes, that's right.
Okay, Bree. It was lovely of
Thank
you
you
to
for
share with
showing.
us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
It's
Bree.
gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Now
ladies.
to
Take
see you
care,
face to
honey.
face too. I
Bye,
love
sweetie.
that.
Thank you for joining us today. Yes, guys, don't forget the thummies for Jeannie. Thank you
It's
all
94.
so much for being here.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Poppy, for coming up and showing us your work as well.
Thank you for having me. I'm not going to push any buttons because last time I came up, I thought I'd knocked the whole live off. I thought I'd done V.
Yeah. All you have to do when you all you have to do is in the bottom it says leave studio and there's a red button with a cross on it.
That was the one I clicked, but as I clicked it, you guys shut off the live as
No
well.
problem.
So I was like, no.
Yeah.
Until I
No.
think it was.
But anyway, we are heading out of here and going over to Granny D. I'm just dropping the link again.
Yeah.
Bree, don't worry about shaking. I mean, you know how I go when I don't have a stabilizer.
You all shake, sweetie. Hello, Mama J. God bless you to you too,
we shake,
sweetie.
rattle, and we roll.
Yeah.
This is one that I'm working on using the Burnett baby blanket yarn.
Oh, that's beautiful color. Love the blues. Oh, that's pink. Oh, that's pink. How many balls did you use?
I'll put you solo, Jeannie. I'm going to put you solo, sweetie.
I'm not done.
Oh, my word. How big is it?
Is that the granny stitch?
Yes.
Oh, my word. It's beautiful. I love that.
Gorgeous.
And I don't have
Hi, Kim Crochets and Knits. Welcome
Hello,
in.
Kim.
It is, but I think I got like it's the big bundle of the Burnett baby blanket. It's the big scheme.
Yeah.
And I think I bought 6 or 9 of them.
Oh, wow.
It's for one of my grandsons because he took his sister's that I made her using I used the Peep Squeak yarn to make hers with though. And he took it
Bree said she used full skeins.
Of it and stuff. And
Bree says she used 4 skeins. You bought 6 to 9.
So that'll be finished in another week or so. And then this, I'm not going to take it out this bag, but you'll be able to see how big it is. I made this years ago, and it's all done with Burnett blanket yarn.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And
I love the color.
It's a corner blank. It starts in the, well, I guess I'll take it out. I'll just have to try to stuff it back in here. I got to finish the last row with the gray, and I finally found the color that I needed so I can finish it. Because I ran out of the gray, and I couldn't find it. And Walmart finally got some back in. Now I'm going to have to stand up for this one, y'all. So this one starts here in the corner.
Oh, that's different. Oh, wow. So that's like a corner to corner. Oh, wow, Jeannie, that's beautiful.
That is giving a stunning effect.
Gray and then a cream. Is it cream and black?
You're going to run out of room in a moment, girl.
So
that must be beautiful on a bed. Oh, wow and wow.
If you turn it one way, it looks like it's striped, but it's not, because if you come here to this corner, where is that corner?
Did you use a pattern, or was that just freestyling it?
I think it was a tutorial. So this is it's big enough for a king size bed. And I've got to get I got to figure out I got to finish this gray row right here. And I did find it, so I'm gonna finish this, and then this will be completed.
Oh wow! So can we see that in September or October? Because now we know that there's something hidden there. Oh, that'll be beautiful.
Well,
or by December.
You might see it before the end of August.
Oh wow!
Yes, it's enormous. Enormous.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you, Ola Joe. Thank you.
But it started here with the gray.
That's beautiful.
And then the white. And then the black. And now the gray again. And once I finish this row, which comes all the way back around here, I'll be done with it. So
done and dusted.
I'll have to spread it out and fold it back up and put it back in the bag. Or I might just leave it out and go on and finish it.
Yes, Laurie, it
You may
is.
as well if it's the
we like
evening.
mushy peas with our chips or fries. We call them chips, you call them fries. But yeah, especially if you've got fish, chips, mushy peas.
Oh, I'm not going to forget the mermaids, honey. I'm going to beat that challenge. I'm going to get that $50. I said, well, $50 is better than none at all.
And don't forget, Linda, you have to have your tartar sauce as well.
Oh, yeah.
You can buy yarn with that $50.
Parsley sauce.
Sorry?
Parsley sauce.
Depends on if it's chip shop fish or something else.
Yeah, Bree, you did amazing. Don't look. We all start where we had to start from.
Hold on, was that one of your? Have you only just really started crocheting then, darling?
Who, me?
No, the lass that showed us her
Bree.
Bree. She only recently started, because if she has, that's flipping amazing.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it, Miss Debbie. Mm-hmm.
Her money is on you.
Is in that blanket.
Mm-hmm.
That's one heck of a challenge, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
I have no.
I'm going to head down because my ice cream's nearly all melted.
Thank you. Oh yes, now go and finish it. Granny D's gone live.
Yeah,
we're going to head over there.
Started.
Please do a challengers raid over at Granny D if you're going there. I've dropped the link. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all for being here. And let's dance for all the ones who super chatted that we hadn't danced for.
Yes.
And then we'll say our goodbyes and let y'all get on over, scoot on over to the squirrel nest. So, Poppy, if you want your channel drop, just type the word neighbor.
Neighbor in the American way, hey? Leave out the U.
Right. So this is for all the super chats. Thank y'all so very much. Today was very wonderful. I enjoyed it.
It was.
Yeah,
I'm so glad I was happy to be here.
Guys, and thank you for all being here too.
Yes.
So let's dance, Miss Jeannie. Let's dance.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You guys, thank you so much for being
And I'm
here.
not going to say goodbye. See y'all in the YouTube street.
Yeah.
All y'all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday evening, and we will see y'all next Saturday for the Yarn and Fiber Sisters, and we'll see you on my live Monday. Ursula's live Monday. Linda's live Wednesday. Veronica's live Thursday. We just all over the place, aren't we?
In the YouTube stream. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Take care.